What up, y'all? This is your boy Westside Willie, pilot of the Bebop, coming in. I'm just letting y'all know that we will be departing from Detroit very shortly. So everybody get in their seats, sit down, relax, and if there's any thickums on this flight, you're invited to the cockpit.
Bebop, got it on lock. Check your wristwatch. Tick-tock, time for lift off. You hear the stars calling. Baby, come and hold me tight. Cause the sky's falling in deep space, writing these jams. All I need is Jordan, don't look back. It's a price on your head, and they'll double that pay. If you alive, not dead. These cats is new to these scenes and new to these walls. And when the shots start firing, they start to look for the door. Baby, don't get too close. I'm a cowboy. Wake up and see that I'm gone, I'm where the stars going. One thing I can say about life is that it's not born. And one thing I can say about us, we'll never stop hunting. I'm with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Bebop Boys back. Welcome back to the Bebop Boys podcast. We talk about anime, movies, and comic books, and not in that order. And if you're watching on YouTube, please like the video, comment, and share.
If you like the video, don't like it if you don't like it.
Man, if you don't like it, like that shit anyway.
If you don't like it, leave a comment because you give us engagement.
Or subscribe. Even if
Like,
you don't
comment, and subscribe.
If you don't like it, subscribe so that you can leave a hate
comment.
comment on every video.
No, them hate comments be wild, dog.
Yo.
They call my nigga Nick Meg. I'm like,
They call
Yo, so far,
I did that. Tony, I wasn't gonna say that.
First of all, that was a hate comment.
So far, 3 of the 6 have gotten it.
Yeah.
Nick has gotten something. Marty's gotten it a couple times.
Mine was just an
Antonio
observation.
got something.
They said out.
I don't know. Maybe it's
So
'cause
you
you're a
pop in and
straight
you say
white
something
male.
very insightful, and then you pop out.
Yeah.
You be like,
Yeah.
"Hey,
I'm not
you're
controversial.
like God.
We say shit that make
like
people mad.
God.
You're like God."
So
Yeah, he be
West.
popping in when we don't need him.
So Power World is the funnest game ever, and then goes back behind
Oh,
the
that.
camera.
Oh, you're doing a Western.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he does do
Yeah.
that.
That's
He just goes viral and then
Yeah.
leaves.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, that Power World video. Yeah.
what's up? How you niggas doing?
See, we were just talking about that all night.
Looks right at Nick. Right at Nick. Right
How
after
you
you
niggas
said that before.
Well, I'm glad to be included. Glad to be included. I'm doing great.
Man.
Thanks
That's
for
a
asking. Yeah, I'm doing great. My head and feet.
All right, see,
You
there
know?
we go. You start with him. Go ahead, go ahead.
Are they hurting? Like, what's
Right.
All right, they
What
not
about-
Head
connected.
and feet.
Are they
top and your bottom?
Are they known?
My neck.
Those are
sometimes
Antonio
too.
terms.
He thought that was the funniest thing.
bro.
He thought that was the funniest thing ever.
Y'all
Dude,
don't know. Off
he
camera, it's been some shit behind the scenes.
It's been 1 minute and 57 seconds, so we can stop. You guys, Nick, do your thing.
No, yo, see, you ain't trying to get us
All right.
monetized. at all.
No, yep, good. Anyway, next. Antonio?
Yes.
How are you right now?
I'm fine.
Hold on. Yo, your earring is dope.
The earring, right?
That
I had to
earring
say
is
something
dope.
about it earlier.
No.
That shit's sweet
Yeah,
as
that
fuck.
bitch is hard.
I got it from Hot
The
Topic.
earring, yeah. I like
Oh,
fuck.
shit, I'm
Because
sorry.
they only sell accessories now.
Yeah. Now, is it finished up there? Or is it just
and sex
closed?
toys?
Oh,
They do.
That, I can do that. Oh,
Almost pulled it
And
out.
posters.
What's the
No,
difference?
they sell
Remember
gorilla
bands?
tees.
the same thing. The same thing.
Remember bands?
Yeah, it is. Remember, they used to just play
Remember when
Screamo?
bands used to exist? Like, people used to get together and be like, let's make music together.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I am.
Well,
That's all
that was always a thing, I think.
So because of Ninja Kamui, I'm into Screamo now because of the theme song.
Never into Screamo?
Yo, I don't look at
Fuck.
the
I'm like,
Yeah. Scared the shit
You
out
were
of Mike.
never into Screamo, bro?
no.
Rumbling by Attack
Oh,
on Titan.
Screamo
alone.
is beautiful. Screamo is a
Send
beautiful.
me some stuff. I'm into it
Screamo.
now.
I got you.
I'm using Spotify's
Anything
algorithm
good.
to put me in.
sipping tea in your hood. What the fuck is up, you buttercup?
You don't warn nobody who's listening with headphones.
Yeah, sorry guys.
I'll turn that
both
part
of-
down.
Ah, damn it. Anyway,
that'd be good.
I like that.
yeah.
part.
What about let's
Crazy,
not talk
dude.
about the weekends. We're gonna start trailing off.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Anything
ass
crazy
shit.
happen
We're
is-
just gonna
anything
say,
crazy
how are you
happen.
doing right
It's only
now?
been 3 minutes. We've
Anything
done a lot.
crazy
in this-
happen.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of chaotic.
Because
shit.
I'm about to talk about my weekend, so y'all can you keep passing the buck. Go ahead. Keep
Fuck
going.
your weekend, nickel.
Yo, see, we had a counter. We had a quota.
Why you sound like Uncle Ruckus?
Because he is Uncle Ruckus. Puerto Rican
There's
one.
one thing I don't like. It's a nigga having a weekend.
Oh, my
Get your ass back in the house,
Yo,
nigga.
Eric, don't laugh at him. He's gonna
No,
curse
this is hilarious. Uncle Ruckus is like terrible, and they created that person, and it's like the realest shit ever. One episode when he was supposed to be cutting homeboys, the Freeman's grass, and he was mad at him. They got stuff. He said, "No, let this be another reminder. No matter how much money you make, you still just a nigga."
You're still just a nigga.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Hey,
No, I mean it's
And he
true.
said, "I'ma be over there when the white folk don't need me no more." Yo,
Said white people smell like lemon juice.
I think we should all just thank our lucky stars that the white man sold us this podcast equipment.
Yo, see, we gotta talk over him so he will stop doing this shit, bro.
Anyways, I'm good. How are you?
Yo,
Lear?
no, how was your weekend, bro? Before
Nigga, I wasn't doing shit. Nigga.
All right,
I was
right.
fighting niggas.
So aggressive.
You know what I'm saying?
I was fighting.
Eating cookies and cupcakes.
I was surviving.
working out, drinking diet soda.
was in
nigga.
Ferndale?
What?
what does Ferndale have to do with any
I'm
of
sorry,
that?
nothing at all.
Anytime you're in
Nothing at-
Ferndale, you just got to survive.
You-
That's pretty much
Ferndale
what
is
he's
a
saying.
great place.
It is the
I love-
gayest city in the world.
I actually, you know
what he
what?
meant.
Oh, okay.
I like
Ferndale
the,
then.
I like the energy
Survive
of
what?
Ferndale though. Everybody in Ferndale is happy.
Yeah.
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 I've
When
never
you in
been
a higher tax bracket, you'd be happy too.
nigga. Every time I be in Ferndale, it's just people walking down the street enjoying their lives. You know where I don't see that shit? Clinton
Rochester?
Township,
Clinton
Detroit,
Township's why you looking at me?
Rochester Hills, anywhere that's exclusive to any group.
Rochester the other day. Everyone was really happy.
They not from here.
Right here. Talk about
I was happy. I was down there at Coco.
You not from here either. You from
Which
fucking
mall?
East Point.
Which
I'm from
mall?
Warren. Watch your fucking self.
You're from Warren.
I'm
That's
not from some goddamn crab trap.
Bitch that he went to Ferndale High.
Does Ferndale have a high school?
Yeah.
Are they gay?
He went there. What?
Are they gay?
It's
Wow.
it's his high school
That's
musical.
the first thing he wanted to know.
I don't know. I didn't go to Ferndale High, but I was pretty gay, and I did a lot of gay
But
things.
in Ferndale, like
Oh my God.
that's actually because you can't do things in high school.
What?
Like you can't like they like kind of limit what you can do. Like they won't let you put certain. They won't let you wear shit or certain
That don't- that's
flags.
not
In
what-
high
Oh, you
school,
mean like how liberal it is? Is it
Yeah.
strict? I don't
thought he
know.
meant sexually.
I thought so too. I said, girl,
yeah,
I was
same.
going nuts in high
Wait,
school.
is that
I
not what
was
he meant?
slutting niggas out in high school.
Yo,
I was
Mine was the opposite gender.
I was very horny in high
But
school
yes.
too.
How was your weekend, Lear?
How was your weekend, Lear? What's up?
Lear, what'd you do this
Yes.
weekend?
Did you go to Ferndale?
No, I did not. I didn't go to Ferndale. Then.
How are you?
All right, listen.
Man,
Let's
No, my week.
Eat
My
all this
weekend was
Korean fried
actually.
chicken.
My weekend was actually eventful.
There was
bro.
something in the
there
chicken.
was something in the chicken.
Lear, what's it?
It was very eventful, man.
Give
I
us
saw
your
some
quick tips.
quick tips, quick licks, quick licks.
Pause.
A lick in the
Why
tip.
it gotta be gay? Why? It gotta be
I didn't say it was gay.
Why do you guys?
Yeah, it was so cute.
No, I didn't even. Wait, what?
Yeah, you made a logo
Do you
for
not
it.
watch the episode?
I watched it. Oh my God! See, this is why. Yeah. No. So over the weekend, man, I heard some news. Heard some news, man. The lady that we talked about last year, female cop who got a train ran on her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Multiple trains.
Multiple
Oh,
trains.
shit.
Yeah. She got a settlement for
Auschwitz the fuck out of
$500,000.
her.
Do you think she's autistic?
No, I don't. Wait, what the fuck does that?
She likes trains.
She likes trains.
Damn.
Yo, cut this nigga out of the pod.
What the fuck?
No,
is
cut
going
y'all.
on? What the fuck is going
y'all
on?
out for
What
not
the fuck is
noticing.
going on?
That's hilarious.
We ain't even get to
Crazy.
Matt yet.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing happened over
Yo,
here.
honestly, after what
That's
he
good.
just said,
We're doing very good
I'm
on
gonna just
time,
move on
despite.
from that. Shit. But yeah, she got $500,000 from settlement, which is crazy.
Which
I
is
mean,
fucking crazy.
So
that-
you can
Well,
cheat on
gotta
your
pay the
you can
lawyer.
cheat on your husband and get $500,000.
That
Hey,
has
shout outs
nothing
to
to
her
do with my
lawyer, though.
job.
Just
No.
taking advantage of the system.
That has nothing to do. Who?
You're
But-
fucking
but
on the clock.
They
though.
said that she was
on the
fucking
clock.
on the clock.
How many niggas she fucked? Of course, that shit was on the clock.
Let me tell you something. As a person who works in a health system where you're around a whole lot of people, I can tell you this about firefighters. I can say this about nurses and doctors, paramedics.
Bro, but they don't find out.
We swamping
Okay.
Bitches and niggas.
Damn.
People
we
fuck.
not
People.
swamp?
People fuck all the
Why
time
can't-
at work. But
why
when you
can't
get
we
fired
just-
out, it's
Why
different.
can't we just fornicate? Why is it got to be
Because
swamp?
man, nobody want to do that boring ass shit, nigga. What the fuck out of here, bro?
Damn.
We popping these hoes out. For real, for real.
We
son.
will. We will.
That was the rapper that came out of me. nigga.
No, for real. A whole new side of Lyric came out.
One of the guys. One of the time, guys. Yeah,
I know.
probably.
I know.
We will. We will.
Well, people are having sex, but when you get caught on the clock,
Nigga,
bro,
when I
usually
was-
people get fired.
Nigga,
I
when I was
wouldn't care.
when
I
I was
don't know.
first of all,
Bro, those fucking bitches in the fucking
when I
freezer
was
at
working
Buddy's
at
Pizza. Never mind, my bad. Go ahead. Move on.
I love us.
yo,
I love us so much.
yo,
I get my pizza
When I was
from there,
working
you
at-
nasty bitch.
I know, I served it to
Which
you.
one?
when I was working at
Macklemore Ross.
Yeah.
nigga, okay, wait. When I was working at Dearborn or at Fairlane,
Piece of
like
good too. ain't it?
we used to be, we were like right,
That's that
right.
extra swamp.
We were technically like working with Dearborn police too, and there was a Dearborn girl that, or like she was a female cop that.
Female
Like
cop.
she got in trouble because she was sending news. She sent news to her sergeant, and then her husband showed up at the police department trying to boss him up and just all kinds of shit. Nigga, there'd be some hoes
That's
in
one
that
thing
bitch.
you don't
It's-
do
it's
is
a-
boss up to cops because that's when they go.
They get 500,000.
I be bossing the fuck up to cops. I
They
don't give a
hold
fuck.
line. Like
I think-
I told you I was flirting with them recently. Like no, but like I wouldn't go in a precinct and be like,
What
Oh
up,
yeah,
nigga?
not in the precinct.
you know what I'm saying?
Wait,
No,
it's
you gonna
on
get-
turn.
They gonna all jump your ass.
No, you gonna get beat the fuck up.
So we just gonna.
I
put that
know.
on blast.
I used to talk to
we
one.
just we gonna put
Well,
that. out there.
I don't think everybody was fucking her, but still, you know, I know of I didn't hit quite a few of them bitches. They be out here. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. Hey,
Matt, how was your weekend?
I'm gonna tell you that.
How was your weekend, Matt?
So your quick lick was
The female cop.
Matt, what?
Yeah.
What
I thought
has-
that was very
what
crazy.
has
That's
your
hilarious.
experience been with female police officers?
I've never been pulled over in my life other than one time.
Oh, really?
Other than one time, it was by a female cop.
Damn, really?
Yeah. She just said
Did she give you a ticket?
no.
She
She
said spread.
she
She
just
said
said-
spread them.
I can't remember. I'll be
You-
honest.
There's a
remember
handsome
if she
young
was
man. He got.
Yeah,
out
I
of the
was
He's your
just.
cousin.
I can
I was
imagine you
stressed
get
out.
really
Looks
polite.
from me.
I was very polite.
Hello,
Hello,
officer.
ma'am.
Yep.
Hello, ma'am. Can I
Right.
take you to the
Well,
home?
actually, no. I just.
I'm on the way back from my podcast recording.
Y'all leave my cousin alone.
What was the podcast about? We were talking about swamping bitches out and
Have you ever heard that?
Specifically, female cop.
ticket. Well, you lived in
Look like a
St.
Every
thug.
little-
You look like a thug.
No, I know.
Oh,
every
that's worse.
Yeah, East Point be East
every
Point.
single one of my friends have all bunch of tickets.
Benny looked like he got a lot of tickets.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
But did you have any
Yikes.
drugs?
You know, it actually makes me happy when I hear
In high
when I hear
school?
stuff like that.
Nice, clarify.
When I hear stuff like that, it makes me happy that a strapping young
Put strapping in front of
a,
West
a
African.
strapping young man such as yourself, descending from the Caucasus Mountains, was also gets harassed by the police.
He's Caucasian.
Because that kind of tells you that the police, you know, like sometimes, you know, black people will be like, oh, they did it because they're racist. No, sometimes they're just fucking dickheads.
Don't look at me when
They're
you
just
say that shit.
assholes.
Fuck
The
the cops.
outcome, though, makes the big difference.
Yeah,
The end result.
yeah.
it's heroin, drugs.
But it's the same thing. It's the same like mindset where you're just framing
You're
this
just
group
poor.
like oh, people from here do this, people that look like that do that, and blah blah. They're just fucking assholes.
People
Which
from
is,
East
you know,
Point eat from the chum bucket.
You know what? Lead them bitches.
You talking about Plankton's restaurant?
Yeah.
I wonder if he ever got the
They said, "Whoa."
Krabby Patty for
No, you know what?
Matt, I'm
SpongeBob
sorry.
got
How
lost
are you?
to-
Are you all
Yeah.
right? You good? I
Yeah.
like your hat. Nice hat.
Damn.
You changed your hat today.
You're looking real good today, my friend.
Lots of
Looking
brown,
real
lots of
good.
earth tone.
I
They
know.
look good on you.
I know, but
Lots of
I've
earth
always like
tone. Really
admired
good.
your accessories with like
Yeah.
the bracelets and the necklaces.
You got
always,
your healing
A
stone.
lot of
Right.
stones, a lot of crystals, a lot of prayers,
You're never
you know?
getting sick.
a lot of California. No surprise there.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Looking
Literally,
good. You're
all
like
this is bought.
you're like
since
a
I
Johnny Depp.
Damn.
Johnny Depp?
Without the shit in the bed.
Thank you.
With
Just
no
kidding.
man
Nobody
bun.
shit in your bed.
Thank you.
You're
Wait,
just
what?
missing the man bun.
Wait.
and
I
slightly
used to have
whiter.
a nice man bun.
Yeah.
Wait, what about shit in the bed?
You're Johnny Depp without the shit in the bed.
Yeah.
What
You didn't know
does-
Amber Heard shit on his bed?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
thought you were saying Johnny shit in his
No,
bed.
no.
And
I
was
almost
like,
shit my bed a couple times.
Okay, all right.
All right, let's go. All right, Matt.
Weekend was solid.
Okay,
That's
good, I'm
it.
glad. All right,
Yeah.
anyway.
Right.
So
X-Men
over the
97.
weekend, we watched X-Men 97. Well,
I didn't
watch
see the new
we
episode
watched-
today.
You
we
didn't see
watched.
tonight's episode?
Not yet.
We were
Okay.
at different
We
places.
should watch
but
that after. It's
Antonio,
really-
this is your specialty. What's up with it?
Da-da-da-da.
Can you start from episode 1?
Yeah, we'll start at episode 1.
Episode 1
So,
is fire as fuck.
X-Men 97 is a continuation of the early 90s X-Men show that was on Fox Kids.
Thank
Oh, it's a continuation?
It's
Yeah.
a continuation. Yeah, it literally
You
takes...
weren't a kid, bro?
Nah, nigga, I was in the streets.
That explained the bandana.
Nigga, I had to.
Damn. Fucking thug.
Damn.
Fucking.
Shots fired!
All right. See?
Hey, throw up
Purple Gang.
Linwood. Throw
You
up
never
Linwood.
played,
The Purple Gang.
you never played San
The
Andreas?
Jewish...
The great
Wes
screw.
is mad as fuck.
The great screw
The
Crip.
blips.
There actually
Purple Gang, the
there
Jewish-
actually is a Crip a sect of the Crips that wears purple.
They're called
Yeah,
blips.
and we don't want to disrespect them because we got to go to L.A.
Hey, last
I don't
time I
gotta
was
go
in
to
LA, they was like, "Welcome to the Rolling 60s,
bro.
nigga."
You was on the
Hey,
beach.
R.I.P. Nip, nigga.
You was on the
You can
beach.
call Boudreaux.
Like we drove by and Mike was already outside and there's a shit ton of fucking people. So me and Gage just kept.
Just left his ass.
Bro,
there.
we was bro. I swear to God, bro, no bullshit. I pulled up. I wanted to see the mural, so I walked back there, and I was
Mural.
wearing.
See,
It's like,
I'm the little guy.
like if y'all didn't know, I am the rapper Persia Gray. You guys might not know that. So
Oh
yeah,
my
bro.
God.
Yeah,
This
so I'm just letting you niggas
This whole
know.
time we next to a blue check. This whole time. I'm about to use you for clout, nigga.
That's all. That's the
Yes.
only. That's all you see me as. I'm a person.
Yes.
But so
I'm not taking no gun charges.
this is my style. Like
Yes.
I wear bandanas. That's my signature. So that when
you're
I was
right.
there,
You're right.
I was wearing a blue Nipsey jersey, so I was wearing a blue bandana,
You're right.
and I was walking up the alley, and then one of the like OG niggas stopped me. He was like, "Hey, where you from, cuz?" And I was like,
Yo, come on.
I swear to God, bro.
Yo,
ask
come
Boudreaux.
on,
Wait, I
bro.
would have stripped naked so
I'll
fast.
call,
I'm trying to tell you where you're
I'll
going.
call Boudreaux right now, bro. Boudreaux was there.
Yeah.
So
Oh
we
my
were walking
God.
down there, and he was like, "Where you from, cuz?" I was like, Detroit. He was like, "Oh, Detroit, huh?" He was like, "Welcome to the '60s." I was like, "What up, hey?"
He ain't
And then-
jump you in though.
No, no, portion. So and
These
then
new
bro,
niggas
they had
soft.
some. He was sitting there at this table, and there was like this little crazy look. Remember that episode we did where I was like zoom in on his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That's how that nigga was looking the whole time. He just next
Where
to
you
the
from,
table.
cuz?
Oh, fuck that.
And I was like, "What up, bro?" Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was this like.
You can drop me off at WeHo when we go.
There was this girl. She was like a stud, bro. Like she looked like Nipsey.
She was a stud crip.
Yes, like she looked like Nipsey, like literally. And she was like, "Damn, cuz that's
So
a
annoying,
hard
bro.
ass
He's so
jersey.
fucking
Like
annoying.
where you get that jersey from?" I was like, I bought it somewhere online. She was like, "Damn, how much you want for this bitch, cuz?" I was like, "I'll just give it to you." And
You were in the car?
no, I was walking down the alley.
Oh, okay.
No, she did. No, I was doing. It was an act.
She
of
hit you with
kindness.
that set
Fuck
it
y'all
off
niggas.
shit?
She was just like, no. She was like, "Are you for real? I'll give you like 40 right now." I was like, "No, you can keep it. It belongs to
politics.
you."
You're better
I
than
was in
me.
Crenshaw.
belongs here.
I was in Crenshaw, nigga.
You're better than me.
That is the
Motherfucker
nicest
was so
extortion I
scared.
ever
Better
met.
than me.
And then I took that bitch off, and then they gave me a different shirt, a Nipsey shirt, and then
They branded you.
yeah. So now I'm in the 60s. So
All right.
yeah,
All right.
don't, hey, nigga.
Bro, what though?
How did we
Come
get
on, man.
to this?
I know
Anyway,
some Crips though. These
X-Men
days.
97,
X-Men
97.
Speaking of
Situation.
gangs, the X-Men will roll up on your ass in a heartbeat if you ain't seen these last 3 episodes.
Hey, the
Good
way
transition.
The way
Charles was
Cyclops
rolling
jumped-
60s.
The
Yeah.
way Cyclops he was rolling.
Rolling 60.
What you talking about, Professor X?
Yeah.
He rolled up with that wooden ass rope. Go ahead, Tonio.
He
please.
jumped out. The way Cyclops jumped out
that
that
fucking.
Oh my!
Yeah,
God,
it was
bro.
dope.
Or it
So-
fell from the sky.
So back on track, guys. Sorry about that. Thank you for that story about how you're a gang member.
Was a gang member. Go ahead.
So it is a
Crib.
It is a continuation off the show from the 90s, and they started with a bang. Guess what? So what the fuck?
Yo, come on, y'all. Don't do that. Some of us got to walk outside.
In Rochester Hills, we're fine.
He couldn't get out the hood somehow.
Right.
Live in Rochester.
Oh, sorry.
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
You scared? I ain't scared. So it takes place after the last after the series finale of the previous show. Charles died. And so this takes place a year later, because if you didn't see Graduation Day, which is the name of the series finale episode, he goes to space with Lilandra, the space bitch.
I didn't see the last episode. Thank you.
You didn't see the last episode of the original show?
Charles Xavier did?
Yeah. He was assassinated. Like, he got hit with like a mine thing.
If you get hit, you get hit.
Yeah. And then Lilandra came and was like, Charles, I will take care of you.
Wait, so did he actually die?
I think so. I think it's like they couldn't say it on TV, so I think he is dead.
Yeah.
And they took him to space to make his last days comfortable.
Doing that.
Okay.
Okay. Took him to
Yeah.
space heaven.
Yeah. So this takes place a year later. Pretty much the X-Men is back together again on some dumb shit. Niggas go hate mutants, and they still out here doing it. So it starts off with a very good action piece of Cyclops saving Sunspot, who is a new character, who's pretty much Jubilee's character from the original show.
Don't look. Don't look. It'll make it awkward.
Okay. Right. Who's pretty much taking Jubilee's place as the newbie of the show, and Jubilee is like kind of escorting him around. So they save him, and Cyclops does this really cool thing where he blows up the whole building. Not.
I don't even like Cyclops.
I
That was
don't like
hot.
Cyclops, but I'm growing to like him because of this show.
Boy Scout ass bitch.
Damn.
I never didn't like Cyclops.
Never liked him. He's a Boy Scout ass bitch.
Yeah, he's not edgy.
I want to ask more about
He
him.
isn't very edgy.
He's not that edgy.
And his
like,
power is very inconvenient.
Bro, he was born. Didn't have a dad. He was abandoned.
First off, his dad was in space.
We're not
Leave him
talking
be.
about that's episode 3. Calm down.
Oh,
I'm just
I
shooting
know.
my man Bell.
wait till you meet his brother.
Isn't his dad a mutant? Who's
No.
Dad a fuckboy.
A space pirate.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, his brother though.
Star-Lord.
Wait till you meet
Havoc.
his brother.
I know his
Havoc.
No,
brother.
his other brother,
Oh, Gabriel.
Vulcan.
Yeah,
Gabriel's that
yeah.
nigga. But yeah, so episode 1 pretty much gets us up to speed with everything. It's the Sentinel attack again. So they all have to do that. Pretty much the MVP of that episode is Storm. She comes back
Omega level.
and she does this thing where she turns the sand into glass.
Yeah, that shit was
that
fire.
shit was hard.
And
as
then
fuck.
uses the glass into a tornado to kill the fucking Sentinels.
Yeah, that shit was
Like
crazy.
that whole you've probably seen it on YouTube. It's trending right now. But that is only a taste of what Storm can do. And that is the first time in the very many iterations of X-Men that they've actually shown the scope of her powers. And that's only a fucking
Yeah. Then what they end up
sliver.
doing?
Episode 2. They took away her powers.
Wait, hold on. You gotta explain that episode, bro.
I know, but I just want to get to that.
So rewinding. So yes, episode 2 they do take away her powers, but prior to that,
Yes.
in episode 2 we see, in episode 1, every episode leaves on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And so on the first episode's cliffhanger, Magneto comes. So we deal with the downfall of that. Charles, for some fucking reason,
We gotta find out.
leaves everything to Magneto. The house, the money,
The car keys.
the car keys,
The kids.
The kids.
the Blackbird jet.
Baby, let me get the keys to the road.
Right. It's in Magneto's name.
You owe one.
But it's cool though, because Magneto
Is.
could be a bitch about it. But he takes that shit and it's like, I'm gonna do right. Which is
Why you got that long?
Manipulative.
Hey man, everybody in the
only got it
90s
in
had
the
the mullet
90s.
cut.
Everybody
Look
got
at
it.
everybody
Superman.
had 90. Remember
yeah.
Tommy from the Power Rangers?
Hey,
Everybody had long
you know
hair. in
Kurt
the 90s.
Cobain. Everybody had long
Fucking
hair.
Yeah.
Raiden, actually.
Yeah.
You're right.
Everybody,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
everybody
Raiden
had
from the
long
first-
ass
Raiden,
hair.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
It was like long hair mullet looks.
Yeah.
It was fucking disgusting.
You want to make it now?
Cyclops reminds me of a cop.
So that's the thing. So it's funny. That's been like the joke of the X-Men movies, of X-Men in the last 30 years.
He
Just-
would definitely be a
It's
cop.
just
if
he's
he
a
was-
cop. He's the ops. But if you read
He's the
comics, the person y'all need to be watching is Beast. But we're not gonna go there right now because it's not relevant to the show. But the person who's the ops is Beast. But anyways, so Magneto comes. he leaves everything. He leaves the X-Men. Charles leaves everything of the X-Men related to Magneto for some fucking reason. We don't know. They still haven't explained that shit.
Daddy
I think I know why, but go ahead.
Okay. And so Magneto gets arrested, which is he gets arrested. And it's based on, it's a quick thing. One critique, but it's not a critique. It's, I don't know what to call it, but one thing they do is every issue is resolved in 30 minutes. So they do in 30 minutes a trial of Magneto.
Yes,
And
the 90s. Quick.
yeah. So they and actually it turns out it's okay because the niggas that's been trying to kidnap Sunspot and then who was actually fucking around with part of the Sentinels comes in during the trial and tries to kill Magneto and try to kill the fucking senators and stuff, which is ironic because we had an issue.
January 6.
It mirrors
Mirrors that episode.
It mirrors that episode, but like
Stop talking about that shit.
But
I'm
it's the
never gonna
truth,
stop
though.
talking about
But
it.
no,
it's part of our history.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
conservative now.
One of
Nigga,
the
shut up.
funniest things.
How are you a
Cyclops looks like he was
conservative
there.
thug?
One of the funniest things.
How are you a
ever.
conservative thug?
He's
A lot of
complicated.
gang members are conservative. Hood niggas love Trump.
True.
No, yeah.
Because he gave him a fucking, because we got a check from fucking COVID and they're like, yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah, just shit
Out
on hood
lo-
niggas.
no, out
You're
loud.
also very loyal.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Out
All
loud.
right. Get back to
Let me
tell you-
X-Men.
Anyway,
Thug
X-Men.
niggas.
Back to X-Men.
X-Men.
You know who you are.
X-Men.
Anyways, so
You're X-Men?
right, I make a man out of you.
Whoa.
Unpause.
No Diddy. No
Moment
Diddy.
of silence for Diddy.
No Diddy.
Right, no Diddy.
No silence for
But
him.
anyways, what was that Joker from Batman ass laugh?
No, I was making noise because
Oh.
no moment of silence.
Keep going. Thunder.
What
Today-
the fuck is this episode?
What is this chaos?
Yeah, this is
No more. I'll start bringing. Yeah,
I think it was.
I'm
Y'all
going back
niggas
to
high.
we gotta
crumble
go back
next
to
week.
desserts before
Right.
the episode.
I'll bring back
niggas-
crumble
y'all
next
niggas
week.
low on
Fuck
sugar.
was in this
What
bitch,
is we
bro?
on? Anyways,
I'm sorry, bro. Keep going.
I'm about to cry.
Oh man. So the group of the people that starts the mutant
Call 'em what they are.
insurrection.
What are
He looked at me. Okay. All right.
That was
It's funny.
that was a setup for
Yeah.
a slur.
Yeah.
That was
What kind?
This is good. This is good.
The episode they're called the Friends of Humanity.
Oh, I thought that stand for fuck out of here.
I saw that too. It was like the fuck out of here. I was like, oh.
Right. That's why I'm like, oh, that's
But
what the
it's-
mutants. The
it's-
fuck out of here.
No, it meant
Oh.
Friends for Humanity.
Oh, okay.
Sure it did. Right. Sure it did. So
I've seen it. That's what I thought when I
So
seen
the
it.
Friends of Humanity cause an insurrection to the Capitol, and try to kill Magneto, the other mutants there, and the senators there that are having the trial with Magneto, and in Storm, unfortunately,
Sacrifices herself.
gets depowered in the process because the gun that the guy had,
The executioner, right?
the executioner, yes, had a gun that was used to depower mutants, and unfortunately, Storm got hit, which set Magneto off.
That's
Oh
OP
no, that
as
nigga
fuck.
was mad.
That was
He
fire.
took. That was probably my favorite moment. I know it's early to say, but that is probably my favorite moment in every X-Men
I
movie.
ran that shit back like
That was
4
great.
times.
If you're a if you're a person of color, a sexual minority, whatever, if you're other, you felt what Magneto said to those people when he was about to kill Executioner. Spoiler alert, I still think he should have did it and just kept them alive, but we'll go back. He gives a beautiful speech, and Wes, maybe you can put it there, I don't know, but
Copyright.
we can't. Okay.
All
We
right.
can put it there. Okay, there's a
Let me see
speech that
that
he
scene.
does.
We
And-
can put it there.
Pause. See what they do to me?
Me? What did we do? Anyway,
So he gives a beautiful speech about how he wants to kill all they ass.
Mm-hmm.
But because of what happened with Charles, he's gonna challenge himself to do better.
Charles.
Discipline. That's
Discipline.
beautiful.
Yeah, he's gonna try to do better. He said, and so he has all the asses in the fucking sky, And he said, last words, please don't let me let you down.
Mic
shit was
drop.
fire.
He did
That shit was fire.
That shit was
I was
bold
sitting there
as fuck.
watching that shit like, let him down.
Let him go, bitch. Let him go. Let him go.
I love Magneto.
I love Magneto. So, and also while all this is happening, Jean Grey
Uh-oh.
is having a baby.
Baby.
So Nathan Summers is born, also in the process of this.
Trash ass name.
First of all, you watch how you talk about
it's
that
87.
man.
I'm sorry. It's
Well,
97.
also,
I'm sorry.
Well, also, Nathan is a pseudonym for someone else. So,
Nathan Drake?
Daniel.
yeah, but you're right. But who is Nathaniel? Well, episode 3. in episode,
Don't say episode 3. I didn't watch
oh,
it.
you didn't
yet.
watch it? Okay.
Wait, we
So,
got it.
We'll get to it.
We do that
We'll
recap?
put that in the next week's recap, or the recap thing I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So at the end of this episode, after Magneto says he's going to be a good guy, and the day is saved. Jean Grey and Scott are beautiful parents to a beautiful boy named Nathan. Nathan Summers.
Horrible last name.
Every part of his name. We're just
That's
gonna
literally the summer. That's his thing.
Mid as fuck.
Man,
Anyways.
it's still mid.
Well, they're
Wait till Cable beat your ass.
right.
I'd rather watch Inuyasha. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What the fuck did Inuyasha do to you, my nigga?
Not be good. Kept me up at night.
So sick of you
I love that shit.
I know.
The ending.
Anyways,
The credits.
so
Yes.
yeah,
That's not true. That's not true.
Shishomaru is the best part.
Lord
of the show.
says Shomaru.
My anime boyfriend. Anyways,
Yeah, his anime boyfriend.
yeah, don't disrespect my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't say that last part, but
No.
Yeah.
You're like,
So then,
yeah, to the PlayStation
so
party.
then after the day is saved and everyone's like ooh gooing and eyeing Nathan. Oh, also another thing that I'm fucking missed. A new love triangle is starting, guys.
What's it called?
Oh,
No, what
yeah.
is it called? A trothel, right?
No, it's not a
A
thruple.
thruple.
Ah,
But it's not a
shit.
thruple.
It's not a thruple.
Did you say truffle?
Yeah.
A truffle is a mushroom. Yeah.
Truffle butter. Never mind. Go
All right,
on.
let's go.
keep
Let's
going.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
we're not doing
Let's
this.
go.
So, new love triangle also develops between Magneto, Gambit, and Rogue.
What?
Rogue
God.
can touch
She can touch.
Magneto
She can touch me too.
in a sense.
in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
There's not explained why, but you find out that they had a thing, and you find out towards the end that they can touch.
You think he was in that shit raw? He was in that
Well,
shit.
no, because they can't technically touch. He creates
that was my
like a
last
little,
interruption.
If
a little
This-
magnetic field around them, but it like they still get the sensation, but it's just very.
I mean, maybe he
technical.
could concentrate enough, and then he could concentrate while scissoring.
Nah, it's still like
rub
a,
auras.
That's funny as hell.
Rub auras. I love it.
Now,
Mike, come on, you can't
If
be
this
getting mad
is
at that.
that's still like a condom.
Approached by
this is a
stud Chris.
continuation
Yeah.
of the
That's the
original
funniest
series.
thing I've heard
Has it ever been hinted that Rogue and Magneto had anything?
We do know Rogue. So Magneto used to run with Mystique. Well, Mystique used to run with Magneto, and Mystique is Rogue's foster mother. So, not Jennifer Lawrence.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who's okay.
Wait, you mean when like they were a thing?
What do you mean?
Like Mystique and
Rogue were a thing? No.
no, Magneto.
No, she was in his group.
She was
They was just
she was
ganged
part
up.
of.
Gotcha.
They were
when you said
ganged.
random,
They
I
were
was
rolling
thinking of both of
60s
them.
together.
Yeah,
they
ran
were rolling
60s
60s together.
Yes.
Okay.
While Charles was just rolling.
Yeah. So
rolling.
Angel,
Nightcrawler is the child of Mystique.
and Rogue is a adoptive daughter.
Okay.
So that's how it could have been alluded to where she used to run with them.
Okay. Gotcha.
But so again, the show ends with Storm leaving to go find herself. She has a beautiful speech also about how they're just not connected no more.
Yeah.
Real shit. Like sometimes you trauma bond with someone, and when that trauma subsides or when something else happens, you realize what you just have connected is like surface. It was really kind of heartbreaking, low key. And it also makes sense considering what's about to happen in episode 3.
Low key, some bitch ass shit.
It is. But ding dong, the door rings. Everybody's sad about Storm, but also cooing with Nathan. Morph goes, Morph says, Storm gonna be right at that door. See there? Door opens. It's another Jean Grey.
Oh, she was not there before, but now she is.
And so that's where episode C starts, and we'll talk about that next time on.
Well, it ends with the other Jean. Wait, did that end that way? Where
Did
she
she
was doing her
faint?
little fucking. Oh wait, I seen a trailer for episode 3. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was on Twitter
It was
all
so
day.
good.
She faints at least 5 times.
Yeah, that's fucking
You know who was
wild.
the real one?
She fainted so many times. Because she's saying to everybody, Gene. All right, dog. What am I watching?
She'd be like, enough. That's enough. Boom.
I don't know how to use my powers.
That's like Adam
Gene,
Eve. and-
what's Gene's hero name?
Marvel Girl.
Marvel. Yeah, it's very fucking stupid.
is
But
it?
I mean, it came
Marvel
up a long
Girl.
time ago.
Marvel Girl?
Yep.
Boo! Scott Summers.
What would your superhero name be?
Isn't Jean Grey like the strongest one?
Oh, I don't think she is myself.
Not anymore. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, but
Captain Marvel as well.
isn't she like the strongest one?
Not anymore.
Wasn't she?
Only with Phoenix.
Yeah, about Phoenix. But I
It's
mean,
literally-
That's what I was thinking.
Phoenix is a slut.
Okay, that don't make her strong. Fuck out of here.
You can be a
Talk
strong
about-
slut, bro.
She does flame.
I'm just saying, like,
honestly,
she be
that
giving
box
power
gotta
to
be strong.
everybody. She one time was in
Badu.
5 of them at once.
All right, anyway.
Oh, I want to be in five.
Oh yeah, Phoenix.
So
Fine.
that-
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
So
know.
yeah,
Yeah, they were in a
so
band.
that's what X-Men has been. It's been a very good show. I will say I was skeptical about X-Men 97 because the original X-Men is not that good. Some episodes are good, but as the whole of the series is not good. X-Men
Evolution.
much better.
love it.
So good. But that's
And-
because they incorporated like other mutants that weren't really well named,
Yeah,
like Spike.
but it's
I
also
love
like
Spike.
it's just a
Fucking
better.
sweet.
It was a better story.
Oh, yeah, no.
You know what I'm
Hands
saying?
down. And
And it
Mystique,
also-
the principal.
Yeah, Mystique as
Did
the
you-
principal.
Who posted that? Did y'all see that Twitter post? They said Mystique must have been doing a good job at that school because everybody's grades were good, teachers had
Yeah,
great
and in the
salaries.
moment that happened, the moment she left, that school went to shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
she
that
was
probably-
doing her job.
It was probably Magneto's money too, keeping that shit afloat.
Yeah, but like everybody was in line. They had a good
Yeah,
health system.
she wasn't playing that shit too. She was strict.
Yeah.
And then, my personal favorite is Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think Wolverine in the X-Men is a very good show, and I think they should have continued off that show. It takes place it was a 1-season show and it got canceled because of the Disney shit. When Disney first took over for Marvel everything, they canceled
They're not bringing
everything
back.
pre-existing. And it took off with Wolverine leads the X-Men, and he's still Wolverine. He still do dumb shit. He's not a good leader, but he gets shit.
Good shit. Yeah.
He gets shit done.
He's the best at what he does.
He is, and he actually makes out to be a competent leader. You see, who else is in that's really fucking good?
Not Scott.
No, actually,
Never cool.
he's cool in Wolverine the X-Men because he's depressed. So in Wolverine the
He's
X-Men,
cool because he's depressed.
yeah, honestly, and that was what made him edgy.
Damn,
he
Scott.
pissed off
Love
about
that.
Jean Grey because Jean gets killed or explodes or disappears.
Yeah, so he's whining over his dead girlfriend.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
yeah,
that.
and he's in his
I was being sarcastic.
No.
And he in his Batman era, like he wears a cape and shit. Like he mad as
He
fuck.
flutters that shit.
You have to see this shit. It's hilarious.
Robert
You can't-
Pattinson.
Yeah.
You can't wear a visor and a cape.
He had-
First of all,
he
he
did.
Pick a
It was
struggle.
it wasn't a cape. It was his original
It don't matter what
X-Men
it
outfit.
is.
So the
If
all
you
blue
gonna be
outfit.
wearing a visor, you can't wear no other accessories.
But it's so like
No
let me tell you how lame it
no
is though.
hats.
Let me tell you how lame it is though. It's his
A
whole
fedora.
It's his original. It's his whole original outfit. So the all blue shit, right?
Yeah.
And then the yellow visor, and then like a long black trench coat that flows.
Oh, hell no.
Hell
It's
yeah.
hilarious.
Hold on, I got a
That
question for Antonio.
screams
I got a question.
99 if you know what I'm talking
I
about.
got a
But-
question for Antonio.
Yes.
Well, are you done on the X-Men thing or X-Men 97?
I was gonna continue about like how. What's your question?
I was gonna say, like, since we got an X-Men 97, what about like a Spider-Man 98?
So they're talking about that actually.
Yeah.
They're talking about because I think they knew it was gonna be successful. Marvel has free reigns over animation right now, so they're talking about. It's been talks. The guy said just waiting for a phone call.
yeah,
That one was good. 90s
Yeah.
Spider-Man was good. The 90s X-Men had a good theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the 90s
I think it's just
Spider-Man,
nostalgia.
I just
That
rewatched
Venom?
I'm watching the 90s Spider-Man again.
man.
Yeah.
That Venom
I
was
think
so fucking dope.
what's the name of Spider-Man will be good. The Spider-Man TV show that came during the first movie. That had a good theme song too.
Spider-Man.
I thought that was like
No.
the Spectaculars.
Dun, dun. It's like it came on MTV and it's fucking good. You have to. Oh, maybe
Is it the Ultimate Spider-Man?
No.
No, it's not.
Spectacular Spider-Man?
Nope. It was one season. Neil Patrick Harris voiced
Neil
Spider-Man.
Patrick Harris? What the fuck is
Yeah.
I had to look that up.
Yeah. And it has
Bro,
a
there's
very
been
good,
a lot of Spider-Man shows.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you guys after the pod.
But speaking of Venom,
Yeah. Speaking of Venom.
Oh, you guys are looking at me.
you the
Yeah.
one.
I'm Eddie Brock. No, so Venom from the original Spider-Man was lit.
That's your man.
Super fucking dope. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I'm
You
about
know
to
what
stop
I'm
looking
saying?
at
Yes,
you. That
I
light.
know
Well,
what
we just
you are
got
saying.
we just got news that Venom animated movie is going to be written and
Go get
directed
him,
by Seth
Venom.
Rogan,
Yeet.
who has been producing some of the best superhero television and movies we've seen in a while.
Okay.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie,
Fucking
What else?
fucking
beautiful.
fire. The Boys,
Beautiful.
What else?
Invincible, Gen V,
Uh-huh.
Gen V.
and
Preacher.
he did
Sausage
Preacher.
Party.
Preacher.
Sausage Party, yeah. I like Sausage
I
Party.
said
Okay.
comic book stuff.
You said movies too.
No, he
Nope,
did
I
say
said comic book shows and movies. You gonna throw Sausage Party in there? How dare you? How dare
He
you?
produced that though, so
He did. No, he does. He does a good job on everything. He always does. I love how he never changes his voice when he voices
Sausage
things.
Party
I
is
just
a
want
hero
to.
movie.
I never watched it actually. Gonna be honest with you.
The hot dog is a hero.
Actually,
Is it
just
really?
fast forward to the last 15 minutes. Anyway,
Anyway.
watch the movie.
And the
I'm not
premise,
gonna-
yeah, because that's where the premise is.
I'm not gonna watch the movie.
The big
I was
food
trying to.
orgy.
I'm not gonna watch the movie.
You should watch it.
No.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking
got
of,
beef?
I just want to
You
say
watch
something
Veronica,
real
but
quick.
you won't watch Sausage Party.
I'll watch what? Veronica?
Yeah,
I watch that every fucking.
literally the same movie.
It's a cult classic. it's literally not the same movie.
not.
They don't sacrifice any virgins in Sausage Party.
No, he left.
All right, I'm sorry. Keep going.
But no, I just want to make a complaint real quick
Okay, yeah.
because everybody was getting on Chris Pratt's head about his voice for Mario, and they're like, he's just gonna use his regular voice, this, that, and the other, and, he
And
didn't
Donkey
go-
Kong.
And Donkey Kong.
No.
You're right.
Except
That was-
Rogan said
No.
he wasn't changing shit.
See, but here's
Go
the
ahead.
thing.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Matt.
Has Donkey Kong, call me out. Has
Donkey
he
Kong
ever
never
had a voice?
Yeah.
Has he
No.
ever had a voice?
There was a TV show in the 90s.
No, but listen. Everyone switched up a little bit, except for
See-
even Charlie. Well, no,
See,
Charlie did.
That's what I was
No, he
about
did.
to know.
But Seth Rogen's voice is so
Distinct.
fucking distinct.
Yeah.
When you
I
hear
agree.
Donkey
It's
Kong, you're
Seth
like,
Rogen
Who is
as
Charlie
Donkey
Day?
Kong.
And I
Seth
agree.
Rogen.
Luigi.
Charlie Day was Luigi.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I agree. And like Charlie Day just sounded like Charlie Day.
Yeah.
But in real life, I can imagine him as Luigi.
I can
right.
imagine
And
Luigi
then,
talking like that.
Joe Rogan.
Whoa.
Woo, Seth
You know
Rogen.
the comments going.
I could see him as
Donkey
Donkey Kong in real life.
Right.
But Chris Pratt, like when I was watching, I just watched it for the first time actually.
It's actually a very good show.
and,
movie.
and it was a great movie, but Mario didn't feel like Mario. And I wasn't like, this is an awful performance. Like, definitely not the hate, but I definitely was not like, I love Mario. but I
Let's
love
go.
No, I love
I grew
the
up watching.
motherfucking
I
star.
grew up playing fucking Mario.
Oh, really?
Same.
All kinds of Nintendo shit.
You
I
look
don't give a
Italian.
fuck about Mario enough to. I don't give a fuck about Mario enough to care. Like,
No.
about that.
Well, some of us
like
do.
I think that he.
I
think that he did. I think that they did a good job with
Yeah,
that.
the
They
whole
did
movie.
better than I thought they were going
Yeah,
to.
that's a very like good description of that.
Like
good
they did,
stuff. Yeah.
they did.
I was just complaining about that everybody was getting on his head, and then nobody was like, this man came out of here as Donkey
but
Kong.
it's
I'm like,
also a
that's just
side
Seth Rogen.
character. Like
It don't matter to me. I don't care.
I think
But
I
you're
love
right
dialogue in the
though.
movie.
No one said
He did have a lot
anything
of
that he said. He said verbatim, "I'm not changing my voice."
Yeah.
He
No,
said
I
that
thought
shit.
he said it
Seth
was going to be
Rogen did?
different.
Yeah.
He
See,
said
no,
I really
And
tried
that's
on
kind of
no,
where
he said, "I'm not trying. I'm going to just talk like this."
see that's where like
Man, just talk to his
I'm
lines.
not like necessarily think it ruined it at all, and I'm not like a diehard fan where I like would give Chris Pratt hate for what he did.
Oh, no, fuck.
But I'm always somebody that if I'm given an iteration of something that I want, like a new adaptation of something, not that I want, but like I'm a fan of,
Yeah.
Right.
then there's always key things that I have to take out to be like, all right, well, for me personally, for me to like this, I at least want A, B, and C. For Mario, literally all I would want is just a fantasy world and then a really over the top Italian accent. I would have no other questions. Give me anything else you want.
Man, that's like, dude,
And
make
that's
it
what I didn't
stereotypical
get.
as fuck.
Exactly.
I cook a pizza.
Throw
that line in there,
And
damn
that's
it.
what I wanted.
the
I don't
I'm grudging your
come
toilet.
at me. I don't. Like, you can come cancel
No.
me.
That was
but,
his
like,
speech.
nah.
But that was my only
That's what I
complaint. That was my
wanted.
only complaint since we're bringing up Seth Rogen. But he's gonna kill it with the Venom shit. I can guarantee
there's
it.
no way.
Now the animation style for me is the thing that is in question.
Did they say what studio or anything?
No, but I mean, if we're gonna go
Marvel
with the
probably gonna do
same, well, it's gonna be Sony. It's gonna be Marvel.
Sony,
but it's like,
yeah, I
so
forget
you got to think
sometimes.
like, so because Sony's Into the Spider-Verse movie was, and will this be connected to that? Will this be connected to the Spideyverse movie? Because I mean, why
can
the
catch.
fuck not? Pretty much, technically, yes. But I mean, is it going to? Are they going to overlap?
See, that would make a lot of sense
You just double
because they
fisted that
did
goddamn
confirm. They did confirm how the next Spider-Verse movie is going to be Miles Morales' last movie.
Yeah.
But you got to think now. At the end of the day, there's a lot of projects out there, and there's a lot of things. I'm like, I'm cool with what we got. We don't need any more. We don't need to keep going. But I feel like with the Spider-Verse, there's way too much potential to just be like, let's leave it at Miles Morales.
Yeah.
And in the entire 3 movies,
think-
we've gotten everything that you can, like Spider-Man story-wise, except Venom. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think it's going to be the last one because they're going to start incorporating him in the live action.
Well, I think
got a
so.
billion
Like,
views on YouTube.
like with Matt said, like they can continue going on with this because they did in the comic books. Because like Miles and Peter, well, technically Peter was the thing that started it all with. Well, I don't know because they got the Spider-Man comic book, but the
Madam what?
Spideyverse. I don't. Madam, I'm sweet, but she's all right. Yeah, but like the Spider-Verse like storyline, like that started with Peter and Doc Ock, and like they continued it without them. They had like the fucking group of them with Spider-Punk was on like they do now. They can continue
like an
that.
Avengers type of movie ensemble, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it kind of is an ensemble now, but it could be an ensemble where you focus on Spider-Punk and whoever else, Gwen, you know,
Miguel.
I would like to see a
especially in the
backstory on her.
second movie, it's like a lot of Spider-Man, Spider people are standouts. Penny Parker, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are standouts now. So like no one just doesn't want to see like just Miles and Peter
Well,
anymore.
are they doing that
That's good, though.
Spider-Man Noir one? with
That's
Nicolas
the
Cage?
live action.
Yeah.
Is that, I think that's, they say it's gonna be live action.
I thought that was gonna be
Yeah.
Nick
animated.
Cage.
No,
I thought that was
going
gonna
to
be animated.
I heard live action.
I heard animated.
Oh well, we gotta
Well, that'd be cool,
we gotta
though.
fact check that.
Yeah. Live
Spider
action.
Noir.
Yeah, with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
That would
I
be
heard that
interesting.
that's like just going to be a straight up thing, but I don't know if it's live action or
Yeah,
animated.
whether
I
exactly.
would love live action. I think I said live animated just now.
Yeah,
And I don't remember.
See,
Jeez,
I
you just
think
said it.
that would work live action if they did like some Sin City style.
Yeah, that would be
Ooh,
fucking
that would be
fire.
fucking crazy.
Fire. But I mean, with the Venom, because it's going to be rated R.
Is it?
So that's
Yeah.
what it's said. The Venom's
Okay.
going to be rated R.
All right.
Seth Rogen. And he could be a villain of a future Spideyverse movie.
My only complaint, or not complaint, because nothing's happened yet. My only concern is funny shit. Can we not? Because like that's my only critique of like some of the things that he's done. It's just slapstick shit, kind of,
But Venom
and
is
slapstick
funny.
moments. But like
He has funny moments.
subtle, like
Yeah,
I
they are
need.
very. They're
makes
very.
him
I mean,
not
if you watch,
menacing.
have you
Not
seen
like-
The Boys?
Yeah, but like I get what Antonio's saying because like Spider-Man is funny
Yeah,
and Venom is subtle funny where it's like, ha, nice.
yeah,
Right.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Where okay, so like you want to put it in The Boys, how The Boys is funny, like dick exploding, like ha
That
ha.
shit was funny.
It was hilarious, but like I don't need that type of. Or in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the bacon eggs.
bacon egg.
Bacon
that was
eggs,
funny.
yurt. Like it's those moments that
Those are meant for the characters.
Yeah.
I know, but like that's
but-
what I'm concerned about. Like
I think that you gotta trust Seth a little more than that because he's.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
he's like four
even,
But
even
he hasn't
despite
tackled
Green
those
Hornet.
even despite those different
let
examples,
that go, bro.
the
No, he
humor,
I paid to go see that shit. I was,
the
oh,
humor,
Oh, okay.
the
That
humor
was
in all of those is not the same humor. So
No.
the humor matches
Okay.
what
But okay,
where it's at.
I don't-
like
I
the
haven't
boys' humor
seen-
matches the boys. Like the fucking the Ninja Turtles matches the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
So I think if whatever humor he includes is gonna match.
but I guess
that
that's my
style.
thing. I haven't seen him do subtlety.
I mean, there
You seen
are some movies
Preacher?
there he did do subtlety, but I mean, they're not comic book movies, but he has done them. Like every comedic actor, they always do a serious role. He has them. They're good.
Do you have examples?
Nope.
You seen?
Of him
Have
doing
you
a-
seen?
No, Shay. I didn't mean that.
No,
respectfully.
I don't.
Okay.
Yo,
mean
have
of
you
him-
seen the
you
preacher?
mean
Preacher is
of
like,
him-
Oh yeah, preacher. Yeah.
You mean of him doing subtlety or him being serious?
No, subtle humor. Nothing like
funny people.
nothing out loud funny.
50-50?
Fun.
50-50, funny people. The preacher, he's done like not outward funny stuff.
The preacher
but like
finds
it's humor
Like
in
to
there.
the
but
point
it's
where
still
I like
drama stuff in there.
like what I'm saying is like I don't want another, especially Marvel related,
Mhm.
another fucking
I know what you mean.
Thor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he would do that. That's what I'm saying. I think you
he's
gotta
not going
trust
to
him
take a
more than
Waititi
that.
it.
Like I think
But
you gotta.
but it was okay at first.
Well, I think
You
what
know
it
what I'm
was,
saying?
it
Like-
was, but that's because Taika Waititi with Thor Ragnarok, he balanced the funny with the drama very well.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because the first two Thor movies were very serious. There were funny moments in them, but you had to like really love the movies to
Yeah.
fucking appreciate it. But with the third one, he really balanced out very well the drama and the comedy.
Right.
And I think he didn't. I don't think he wanted to do 4.
No.
don't think he
With
didn't
4,
want
he was
to.
just like, I
He
don't
was
want
pressured to do it because
But
we all liked it.
The problem is like Venom now, because of the Venom movies, has this comedic kind of voice to him now, where everyone's like from the Venom 2
To who people?
to the people.
A lot of
who
people
only-
don't really like that shit.
Well, it's to the people who
Majority.
only watch the movies. They're gonna see that movie. They're gonna be like, "Oh, this was really great. I love this. He's so funny." Venom's a funny character, and it's like,
Yes.
nah.
But we
And plus, also, you got to think who's gonna be the one with the symbiote too. Venom is not just Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
He's had many hosts. It could be Matt Gargan, fucking the
be Topher
Scorpion,
Grace.
and he was a monster. Yes,
Murderous as
he was on the Dark Avengers. Just
We have
murking
Venom
people.
from the Spider-Man game, recent one.
Oh yeah.
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 So
Well,
it's
I
like,
mean-
it depends
today.
on who the
I
host is
think
going to be.
I think regardless, like if you take Seth Rogen into account, like that's his like putting him in that funny realm is like typecasting him in a way, like because he has done more than that. You just don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
But
what
like
I'm asking.
even when he was in The Boys, he wasn't a funny character.
He was in The Boys?
He played a role in The Boys.
No, I remember.
He was
a
an
funny-
executive, wasn't he?
No, he was a funny character in The Boys. He was on that live stream naked.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But in The Fablemans, he was very serious.
Yeah, he did
was in the
amazing in the Fablemans.
So that's
Because he
what
was
I'm saying. I
fucking his wife.
Yeah.
So that's
very
all I'm saying.
serious
It's just
fucking.
I haven't seen him do the subtlety the subtle humor that comes from that Venom exudes in the comics. Well, yeah, that I'm expecting.
Yeah.
And we do know that like Marvel leans heavy, even though it's a Sony production, Marvel leans heavy on the funny sometimes.
Sometimes
They do.
So 80%
Because
of the
comedy
time.
sells.
60% of the
I'm
time.
surprised the Spider-Verse movies don't lean into more comedy.
I think they do actually, because when you were talking about humor with Venom, I was thinking The Spot is one of the funniest
Spot was
villains
funny
I've
as
ever
fuck.
seen.
Or,
He was over the
Spot
top.
and
funny as
Scarlet.
fuck.
But they
And
balanced
with-
out
and-
his
and
fucking
Scarlet
funny.
Spider too, and like it was just unnecessary. Oh, I'm so dark, and like it was
I like-
unnecessary. Like he didn't even need
I
no
loved
fucking
it,
line.
though. I loved it.
I thought
He
that was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah,
But
that
like,
was funny.
but like that's what I'm talking about. Like
But the thing
Bruh.
about the
In the
Scarlet
middle of a
Spider,
case,
man,
You gotta laugh.
And this
dog.
nigga is-
you gotta.
I know it
Oh,
was
my
funny,
bad.
it was enjoyable,
It was
but
funny.
like, damn, nigga.
But
I'm not taking that shit.
That's good.
That
But
shit
look,
was
but look,
But it's
but look,
Spider-Man,
hey,
though.
hey,
Guys
hey,
are
hey,
proving my
hey,
point.
hold on, hold
Not
on,
a
hey,
Thanos
hold on,
backstory. It's
hold on,
fucking
hold on.
Spider-Man.
Chill on my boy Scarlet Spider, because Ben was going through some shit.
It's so tragic.
That man's history is
Oh,
tragic.
my life hurts.
He's a clone, and he doesn't know if he's
Andy
the real
Samberg
one.
is funny as fuck.
He is. I fucking love Andy
That
Samberg.
shit was
But that's my
hilarious.
point. But that's my point.
Well, but
That's
hold
my
on, but hold
point.
on, but hold on. Time
I
out, time
just
out, time out,
want
time out. But hold on,
some-
but
But
hold
that's
on.
the Spider-Man though.
That, but
People have
wait,
to-
Not
wait.
Spider-Man.
Not Spider-Man, but look, because what Matt said about the Spot being funny, he was also fucking chillingly
That
frightening.
fucking that last part.
The way that they balanced that out
Yeah.
was perfect. Because he was the jokester at first because no one was taking him serious.
Yeah.
And that man said, "You gonna take me serious?
And we'll see what
What the
happens.
fuck is this
I
about?"
bet that's what that really what I mean. That's what I mean when I was saying like you gotta trust him or put more faith in him, because when you're thinking like there's levels to writers, there's levels to actors, there's levels where it's like if someone is really good, like whoever wrote the character of Spot
Yeah.
was smart in how they did it because they could expand, like they set that up where he was really comedic and then took a fucking instant turn and it just smacked you in the fucking face where you went from having to laugh at him to having to take him seriously.
And
like
also
this is not funny
That's
anymore.
So again,
You know, like-
about the writing and production part, I haven't seen. It's been far and in between where Marvel doesn't lean into funny, and it's been far in between.
Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, Doctor Strange.
Werewolf by Night was so good.
That's
talking about-
one time.
Bro, but those
Like,
are
those
iterations
are
of characters.
recent.
It's not supposed to be
Did
funny.
those are
Doctor Strange 2 have
recent.
funny shit in it?
Who?
I don't remember.
Did
I mean,
DS2 have funny?
when Peggy got cut
It
in
was
half,
funny
I
that they
laughed.
decided to put it out.
DS2 was
Damn.
good.
You
Fuck
gonna let your
Stop.
cousin say that shit?
Stop.
You gonna let your
Yeah.
cousin say that shit?
I'm
No,
standing
no,
on,
no,
I'm standing on
no, no,
business.
no,
Fuck all
they-
y'all.
I'll let him talk because I have the connection where I know he does like the
He does.
No.
He just,
But-
he just
Time out.
podcast.
Time out. As a horror movie, it's not
Oh
bad
my
at all.
Lord.
As a
I don't
Marvel
think
movie,
that shit as a horror.
nah.
movie. I'm sorry.
As
Oh,
Sam
you
Raimi,
did say you.
I've said that a bunch
No,
of
see,
times.
As a horror movie,
I do not like it as
and
a
I-
Marvel movie.
and I do
as a horror
and-
movie,
yeah,
that shit
no,
was
and I
fun.
do
Yeah,
That
Love
poster
and
is
Thunder
lit.
up there. That don't mean nothing.
when I watched that when I watched that movie, I went into it. It was such a spectacle and a hyped up movie for myself
I was so
that when I went into it,
900
I
mil.
cut off what happens before and what this is going
Well,
to
they didn't
entail.
see what
I
it
just
had
was like,
before.
I want to see what this movie was, and what the movie was on its own was so much fun. I
See,
fucking loved it. It was
That's where me and you differ, though, because I can't. It's part of a storyline.
no, of course, and I
so
get
that's
that.
where I can't.
I was on
connect
shrooms,
it,
so
and
I
that's-
had I was locked in.
I will-
to what was
I
going
didn't
on.
wanna
Let's watch
say
it sober.
Exactly.
Let's watch it
No, I watched
sober.
it
let's
so,
have
no,
this
no, see, I
conversation.
watched it sober when I was camping with my friend, and
Yeah.
as it was going on, I kept saying like, "Why do people hate this? This is
Bro, were you
awesome!"
high
I
this
was
time?
like, "This is fucking
And
sick."
look, I sound like a broken fucking clock all the time
Clocks-
because
the clocks don't make
like
sound, but
it's
okay.
the same.
Okay.
I made it up just
Okay.
now. Damn it! But anyway,
We
a
tested the
broken
truth
clock
for
is
time.
right twice a day. Anyway,
Who told you
so
that?
what we're doing here is look. A lot of people complain about Scarlet Witch going crazy over kids she never had. That's fine. The bitch is crazy. That's just how it is. She's also OP as shit because they're like, she killed those people really quickly. Yeah, that was to show you how strong she is.
Yeah.
The thing that bothered me
killed
is
those
they
people
just
quick.
wrote Venom,
Oh,
wrote
see?
Vision off like he was never there.
They this
That bothered
they
me.
The
removed
book corrupted her.
I'll give you that.
I know a book
That's
corrupted
literally
her.
what
Don't
they,
read.
that's what they literally
Yeah.
wanted you to believe. The book corrupted her, but
This
like it
message
was
is
just
about don't reading.
Well, it was just so much.
Now, see, this is.
Ugh.
It
I don't
wasn't.
wanna get into it. That's a
and I
whole
know
nother
you're not like
conversation.
nobody is blaming Sam Raimi or specifically like,
Lord, no,
calling it
great
out
director.
because the
Some
whole
people director.
the whole
Rumor has it
disconnect
he's gonna
was
be
Sam Raimi
directing-
legitimately actually did not watch WandaVision.
Well, he's not the one who did he write the
No, he didn't
somebody else
write.
wrote it.
They were told, the whole cast, the writers and directors were told, do not watch WandaVision. I think,
Okay.
in fact, I
'Cause-
think she left WandaVision and went straight into Doctor Strange,
Okay.
and so they could have been being written simultaneously, but they were told nothing.
And now, see, I will say having like
Yeah,
I will say
yes,
in terms
yes,
of like the story
absolutely.
continuation and for Wanda's story, yeah, fucked it up. But in terms of that, what that movie was, Vision was not needed. And again, because it was written without the intent of having Vision,
but-
but
As a person who's watching for the story, you're like, well,
Yeah.
what happened?
Especially
That's why
after
she
the
was
end of
grieving in the first
WandaVision.
place.
Literally after the end
That's
of
true.
WandaVision, we were hyped up about Doctor Strange too, literally because of the end of WandaVision.
No,
No one cared about
Well, you
Doctor
can-
Strange.
because of Doctor
Well,
Strange.
No one cared about Doctor Strange too.
I
See,
did.
No. Well,
I'm
no,
sorry.
how you can see it is like
We
how
were
you were
excited about
saying.
Wanda.
Wanda was sad
I mean, I
about
was
that in
sad
the
about
first
Wanda.
place,
I'm
but the
sorry.
way WandaVision ends is she actually like gets her clarity, where she's like, she
Yeah.
moved on from
Then a rock
Vision,
falls on
so
her.
now it's about her kids, and then in Doctor Strange 2, it's all just her kids stuff because she's moved on from.
And I
Vision.
hear what you're saying.
tell
Like there
them
were
that.
parts.
At the no, you're okay.
Give that
Wes
man
has
this
something to
mic.
say, folks.
I just think it's dumb that a studio as big as Marvel would not want the people making a sequel to movies to watch, like not watch stuff that has to do with that.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not want continuity?
Because they don't want
It's-
them
which
to,
is
they
what-
don't want them to fuck up Venom. I mean, not Venom. Fucking damn Vision.
I think
They want her to focus on her kids.
but what's
he
the
said.
name?
But they could have.
Fuck them kids.
just gave them notes.
In the words of Marty.
Just give them notes.
They could have.
Yeah, right.
they could have just still known what happened in that, so it would make a little bit more. Fuck them.
She could have said something like, "You took my husband first, now you took my kids," and that would have been fine.
What's wrong?
Throw that line in
They
there.
say at one time, I blew a head in the man I loved, and it meant nothing. That was the only.
Didn't she say one?
Bro, she was over
no.
the genre.
Hello?
That was in
Hello?
I don't know.
Mom.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I see you moving.
The only thing I will, and I hear what you're saying because there's moments in,
How did we get here?
I don't know, there's moments in
Venom?
DS2 that.
Bitch, I'm gonna choose the dirty over you. That was DS2. Dirty Sprite 2.
Dirty
Go ahead.
Sprites.
Go ahead.
There's moments in Doctor Strange 2 that slap. You know,
Yeah.
her monologue that she gives, I can recite that
Oh
to
my
heart.
God. And like the way it was filmed.
Yeah, or her about to kill everybody, like dope. So the whole when they put it in the credits, like there's ads, or even what's her name's powers? Miss Marvel is that
America.
Oh, America.
America.
Chavez.
American Chavez.
America's powers. I didn't know how they were gonna do that, and I kind of like
I
it.
loved
It's
it.
beautiful.
Well, see,
No, like I said, it was all fine. Like, oh, it was
It's
fine.
everything
It's
but
just the
Doctor Strange.
continue, the
Like,
continuity for me.
Again,
that-
and yeah, and I definitely don't disagree from the problems that it has story wise. Like no matter what, but where I get like where I'm like, come on, is when people
Where's
say
Doctor
they
Strange?
don't
Oh, there he
like
is.
the movie, as in like they don't enjoy watching the movie, because what the movie gave in terms of experience, the effects, the fights, the just like what the fuck was going on. I was like, hell yeah, dude, this is fucking fun. I was having so much fun, and then the X-Men showed up and she killed all the X-Men.
Whoa, no, it's
Blew
the
my-
Illuminati.
My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say before the winter.
One
Yeah,
X-Men died.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
And so
we
when
killed
that happened,
She killed the rolling 60s.
Oh God, damn it!
Damn.
So no, when I say I don't like a movie, it's not because I don't like watching it. It's just because there are things about it. Like, I'll watch a movie I don't fucking like. That's fine, because there's still aspects of it that
Have
I
you
do
watched the
like.
Marvels yet?
I can't say that I don't like it.
continue.
First of all,
Damn.
I'm not paying Disney. They hire predators. But anyway, as we were saying,
Yeah.
thank you. He has a point. Thank you. But yeah, no, I just not that I don't like it.
Yeah.
I just there's certain parts of it that I just don't agree with, and that's why I don't like it. But I'll still fucking watch that bit.
No, yeah.
Like, I'll
That's
still
what I
watch
mean.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and we're gonna go see Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 this week. So
What the fuck?
I'm just doing a plug.
All right. Speaking of predators,
Speaking of predators,
You ready to sub? These niggas on edge tonight. Huh?
well,
I
we're
don't know
talking
what
about
was in that
Diddy
fucking
next.
chicken.
We're
dog.
talking about Diddy next,
We're at an
and
hour.
Quiet on Set.
Okay, all right.
We're at an hour.
who wants to lead the charge on that one?
Who thinks they have the most information?
Okay, all right.
FBI.
I'm gonna take a stab at it. I got it.
Not the.
I'm gonna take a stab at it. So if you don't, wait till everybody's done. This is a very serious topic.
No, for sure.
Yeah, it's very serious. No laughing at all. Antonio.
Why do you gotta say that? Because now it makes it funny.
All right. If you guys
Diddy.
don't know, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, Brother Love,
Don't
It's-
put that one out there.
Brother Love.
It means something completely different now.
Oh my God, Meek, you better hide. Anyway, Diddy has been in the tabloids lately for some unsavory things. He has been knocking on wood for it.
So Diddy don't come for it.
1, 2, Diddy.
I gotta pee, bro.
Hold on, Antonio has to use the bathroom.
No, I can wait.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So he's been in the tabloids
Oh,
lately for some
man.
heinous things, and one thing was
Hey, say what they are.
one of the
We gotta
bigger
know.
things
Okay.
was
Okay, I'm sorry.
his
I didn't want to.
on and off girlfriend Cassie came out and said that he sexually abused her. Well, was abusing her over the years.
Mhm.
And after he settled that, because you don't want to go to court for that shit, a lot of people came out and said Diddy has done these things. But this has been over 20 years of people coming out and saying things about Diddy. And all of it came to a head the other day when, well, was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
2 days ago when the FBI raided, was it, I think both of his homes.
I think it was all of them.
Yeah, it was
no,
all
he's
of his
got-
homes.
Jeez.
All of his homes. Now they haven't charged him yet. They haven't charged him with anything
the
yet.
Beverly Hills.
The Beverly Hills one? I thought it was the Miami one.
No, Beverly Hills.
The
I thought it was
Beverly
all of
Hills
them.
With my knowledge on, like, from what I've been seeing with, like, just the Andrew Tate sex trafficking case. and,
Hold
like,
on. The top G? Not him. Not the top
Not the
G.
top G. From all the
Call that
like
nigga that.
research and kind of stuff that I've been seeing come out about that and the information with how they do sex trafficking things, this probably is going to go on for a very fucking long time.
Yeah.
But I do most of the times that I've been seeing when somebody gets this like rated and starts getting investigated for sex trafficking, that's 99% like they have something on them.
Oh,
where it's like
yeah.
incriminating, where it's like there's
Yeah.
almost
was like,
no
oh,
way
yeah,
they're
the
getting
FBI
out of it.
comes-
Nah, if
when
the
the FBI comes, they have
look,
enough evidence.
Yeah,
now.
if the
That's what they did to
FBI gets
Jared.
involved, you done did some shit. Like
They wait.
the FBI does not.
Jared, the
The FBI rarely gets involved in some shit unless they know that they can put a nail in the coffin,
And
and that's why they'll be
and
watching
that's
you
why
for
it-
like
it-
years.
It's literally
That built up
asinine,
and-
and it blows my mind why trials take so fucking long if they have
All this evidence.
proof. It's so crazy.
Well, because it's also about how they obtain the evidence. Like sometimes
Yeah.
you have
I
to
don't know. I'm not a
go
lawyer. I'm
about
not
the
gonna
right
speak
way
to it.
of obtaining it. You can't just go in, kick somebody's door down. Ah, shit. You Mm. Yeah. Oh yeah, they. Oh yeah, they don't
He's
they don't
still in
fuck with
Russia?
that shit.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, he got arrested and everything. He didn't get arrested, but he did get detained, I believe. And
He tried to
also it's
leave,
like-
right? He tried to bleed.
But also, it's
He-
like just surrounding that whole fucking. Well, yeah, they said that he went to that he fled.
Some-
basically.
yeah, but then
But
like I saw a
someone-
picture of him talking to the FBI.
At like airport, yeah, I've seen like a bunch of
Yeah.
shit.
That, but some of that
We don't know
shit
what's
is
true,
fake.
yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
bro, like that's the fucking annoying thing about this shit and the complicating shit. Like, bro, I saw something. Speaking of which, with the fucking quiet on the set shit, nigga.
Jar, go ahead. Come on. You can't get in with that soft ass shit, cut.
Bro, I saw something with the quiet on the set shit, bro. People are weird. People are
Yeah.
weird, bro.
Yeah.
People sit at home and make fake news articles, fake fucking subpoenas, fake fucking court documents and
Yeah.
shit, and like they put it out for the public to see it.
Yeah.
And it just confuses people. Like I saw like that. I don't think that FBI picture was
Trump.
real, and I saw 2 pictures of him that were like fucking mugshots. Those were not real.
Yeah, those were yeah. Yeah.
Like, how does that make? Like, how is that verified that it's today?
Yeah,
Yeah, it could be yesterday.
at any point. But then I saw something about Quiet on the Set where it said Josh Peck accepted hush money, so his wife is divorcing him. That's not real.
No, if
And
people
then
weren't
it's
sharing
like-
that.
Hold on,
and
wait,
like- and then-
whoa, wait a second. If I accepted hush money and my wife leaves me, why would you leave me? I got the money now.
They're saying it was a moral
My
dilemma.
bad. Totally.
But-
No, I'm just
and Josh Peck is still acting, so he's good.
Yeah, again,
But also,
Josh
like, he
Peck was
didn't
in
do that.
Oppenheimer. He was on the stage when they accepted the Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
oh, he was.
but bro,
Yeah, he was
like
part of the movie.
but it's not real. But like people don't. It like takes advantage of that shit, and then the media takes advantage of this shit because they know that people aren't going to research it. They're just going
Yeah.
to go with the headlines. So they put shit in the headlines that is confusing, or like you don't know what this means. So so I'm curious what they consider to be sex trafficking or human trafficking at this point, because
Ooh,
when
okay.
you consider something, when you think human trafficking, like in Andrew Tate's case,
Top G.
what they were considering, like, so when I'm thinking human trafficking, I'm thinking fucking taken. Like, I'm thinking like you are kidnapping bitches, like you are like doing all kinds of shit, like putting people in trunks and like shipping people and like, yeah, like that kind of stuff. What they were considering sex trafficking in Andrew Tate's case was that he was bringing girls to Ukraine and then or Romania and making them be OnlyFans girls, and that was sex trafficking, like because he wouldn't let them leave.
Well, hold on. Well, with the Diddy thing is one case that came up is like back in the 90s, I was telling West about this, was that he flew a girl out who was underage. They did what they did, and then he flew her back. So it like crossed like state lines and everything. But like, it's
That's
it's
what,
like
but
a-
that's what
that's
I'm
just
saying.
the
So
R
like,
word.
if you there,
Excuse me?
there there's a thing like I heard this term when I was listening to this entrepreneur talking, and he called it defining terms. And when he's saying defining terms, he's saying like we might use the same words, but we are not talking about the same thing. So it's like someone reads the term sex trafficking. If you read that, you're thinking taken.
That is what I think
You know
every
what I'm
time I
saying?
see that.
And then just on the bed.
But then
just
like
waiting.
if they don't mean that, you do not have the right image in your head, or you don't have the right thought in your mind. Like someone can be on the sex offenders list, and you're gonna think you're a child rape molester.
Yeah.
But you can be on the sex offenders list for
peeing in public.
peeing
Yeah.
outside.
Or
That's
just
what
like-
Charlie Day's character in
Well,
Horrible Bosses.
And when it comes to like sex trafficking, it at least to me, it's more so it does have to involve with taking, but it's taking advantage of somebody using any kind of method
Right.
to take like to get successful from them sexually, whether it's profits, manipulation mentally, emotionally. So it's actually they make fun of this in It's Always Sunny, where Dennis, he's like known as this notorious asshole who like doesn't really like sexually assault women, but he's like pretty much plays a part as if he's like on that borderline.
Yeah.
So there's this joke where he's like, yeah, let's get these women, let's get them nice and drunk, let's go on our boat, let's go into the middle of the sea, and then like we're just try to get them tipsy, and let's do the implication that we want to have
That they
sex.
can't be.
And because of the implications, they're not going to want to say no. And Mac's like, sounds like you want to like make them scared so that they'll have sex with us. He's like, what do you mean? No, we're not going to. He's like, well, are we going to hurt these women? He's like, we're not going to hurt these women. No,
Yo,
we're
that
not.
episode is so
And so that's
Such
what
a
it
good
is with like
episode.
the Andrew Tate thing there. So sex trafficking, in that case, Andrew Tate has a video. It is out what he said for his like role in his class. He took it down, but it's still up. Obviously, you can find anything where he said his method of being successful.
I know that.
And
I
it was
see
pretty
that.
much find a girl, make them in love with you independent. Find another girl, make them in love with independent. And then he would take them to another country, like you said, Romania. And then when he's there, he's like, all right, I'm actually dating 2 girls. If you guys want, we can make some money, or like pretty much like make them scared. Like the
that was how he
implication
got
is like
started.
you're in a country with a guy that you love and you're dependent with. You're not at home. Like, what are you gonna do? And so in your mind, you're kind of like, okay,
Well,
you know,
that was
I guess
that
I'll
was
do
how he
this.
got started. But he did say that like he had 5 girls that he was dating at the time. He brought them all together, and like 3 of them left, 2 of them stayed,
Yes,
or 2 of
yeah.
them left, 3 of them stayed, and then like those 3 were the first ones that he started working with. But like him a lot. But that all that's to say, I'm not excusing anything that anybody's doing, but
Nah.
what the range of what those words can mean, knowing that a person's just going to go to the worst of it, is like those. You shouldn't treat those things the same.
Well, I actually
Like,
have the definition of sex
the
trafficking.
taking like you getting kidnapped by
Calling it
Eastern.
taken?
Yeah, like if you're getting fucking like kidnapped from Eastern Europeans, that's different than you getting flown out and not getting flown back. You know, but those fall under the same term. Like kidnapping.
Yeah.
Kidnapping can be you're walking in my house, I hit you with a fucking brick and put you in the back of my car.
Cinder block.
Or it could be,
Why you-
hey, get in the car. And then you get in the car and I just don't let you leave.
Yeah.
And both of those are kidnapping. Like,
Well, you got to think about it as same with like, you know, pimping. Like that is sex trafficking.
So
And it's
basically you
not
pimp.
taking them. It's not like I'm kidnapping this girl and I'm going to sell her for sex. It's I'm going to emotionally abuse you to make you feel worthless so that you can make
Damn,
money
that's what
for me.
pimping is?
They're sex trafficking.
Look. There's a fucking clip in Rick and Morty where the guy at the end is a pimp talking to a girl and he's like, bitch, your job is to have sex with strangers and give me the money. And he's like, he's like, and then he's like, wait. But then he's like, sorry for calling you a bitch. It's a vocational term. It's not how I feel about you personally.
Nigga.
Bro,
Let me, bro.
You gotta
I swear
bring-
to God, I see every Rick and Morty episode, bro. What scene is that shit?
it was the end. It was the last episode of I think season
Oh my God.
4 or
what?
5. It was the
Man,
one with
watch
the
Rick and
invisible
Morty.
belt.
I think I see that was.
He's like,
Man knows
bro,
every
he's-
scene from every season.
he-
of the
Yeah,
episode.
he loves
Bitch,
Rick and
your
Morty.
job is to have sex with strangers and then give me the money.
Yeah. But like what Matt's saying, yeah, it makes sense.
At the
It's
end,
like when Chappelle was talking about that pimp in one of his stand-ups.
Yeah.
Where it's like you break someone down and then you're the one who fixes them. That's what they're used to.
There's
They're gonna
manipulation and shit, but but all that is to say that's what makes people so like easy to manipulate right now. Especially, I watched a fucking interview with a CIA agent, and he said that Americans are literally the easiest people to manipulate.
Real quick, I just seen someone fucking post about that fucking freight that hit the bridge.
Yeah,
and everyone's like, "Did you see the race or the country origin of the guy who was driving the boat?" And it just says Ukraine. And I'm just like, okay.
Did he just say country origin?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Okay?
I've never heard that. I've never heard nobody ever say that
Of
shit.
origin. It's not.
Bro, I've never heard nobody say that shit.
So that would be
is the whitest shit I ever. Nick,
country origin would be
bad.
the
I know what
synonym
it
for
is. I know what
nationality.
it is.
But yeah, but no, they're like they're
That's
trying to
funny.
do a conspiracy theory for the fucking freight train.
But that's what. But
Not
like
train freight.
But
that motherfucking hit the bridge,
But-
and it's like, and people on the internet though are
blaming
believing
the mayor.
that
they
it was
believe
an attack.
anything, bro. But
I
that's
know,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
I'm
Like,
saying.
but that's why. But the craziest part of that
That is the
the fact
state
that
of our media right now. It's
just
the
that's all
the
media.
lack of cognitive dissonance, or I guess it is a cognitive dissonance. It is the what's the word I'm looking for? It is the ignorance. It is the audacity. It is the
Entitlement.
no, not
I don't know if
even
we can throw that one in there,
entitlement.
but I do hate those people,
Just dumb.
Just literally just looking for any opportunity.
bro.
bro. But
They thought 5G
Watch
gave you
and
COVID.
read and spread misinformation.
Here's the fucking thing, though, bro.
This is why the
I had COVID, it
president's
didn't have
issue
5G.
is a problem right now because they count on the spread of the misinformation right now.
But
They count on
100%.
people
Exactly.
being
But that happens on,
ignorant.
That's
that
the
happens
thing,
on that happens on both sides.
Yeah, it
that
does.
happens like no, but that's
That's what I'm
not
saying.
even
I'm
a
not saying, like,
bipartisan thing.
I'm not saying.
but
I'm
like,
saying they count
but
on.
the problem,
people
the
not
worse,
knowing.
worse than that though, worse than that is that like, bro, I'm not gonna say. I'm just gonna give a general thing. Someone shared that fucking fake Josh Peck thing.
Is he looking at
And
me? Closer.
I was like, somebody else said it. I've seen this on like multiple people
Yeah,
that
it's
were
been
sharing
spread
it,
a lot.
and I was like, this isn't real. And the person was like, oh well, maybe they posted it and took it down. Like, just be wrong. Just be wrong.
Yeah, they
you can't
double
just
down.
Be wrong. Like
Double
that
down
is the
on the
problem,
dumb
bro.
shit,
Like
yeah.
you can't.
I'm gonna double down on
like,
this actually.
As if, like, bro.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Well, she could have did it. She could have said
Bro.
it. No, that's just wrong.
That's what it was.
Or I'm just
but like,
sharing
bro,
it.
literally anybody.
Stop.
Yes.
Then
Bro,
stop.
literally anybody could make that. Anybody could make one of those. That picture was a picture from an award show.
Yeah.
Take it, put the TMZ logo over it. Look up the TMZ font. Find the font. Type words over it.
They didn't have to do all
Anyone
that.
can
You
do
can
that.
go into an AI program and they do all that shit
Yeah,
for
low
you.
key.
Just
But
say,
like, it's like,
do
bro.
that, and
People
they'll
are
do it.
dumb as
But
hell.
it's like,
as long as
bro.
you just put bold letters, they will probably believe it.
Yeah.
But-
and
Yeah,
you know
I
what?
like
As
bold
easy it is, and the problem is, and
Almost
this
said
is where
it.
my issue is.
Almost said it. Big R. Almost said it.
Don't you dare.
I didn't.
Boom.
Don't rely on TMZ.
Boom.
Don't rely.
But
so
TMZ
as
is a
easy-
good source
But-
because TMZ will tell you something that's actually they don't
that
just
actually-
say.
You know how
shit.
they were the first ones to report homeboy dying before any other news outlet. They were the first one, a basketball player.
Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
They were the first ones before
Yeah.
any news outlet.
TMZ is always the first ones there.
You know what I'm saying? Before regular news outlets.
But they
had
also
it.
announced somebody else.
Maybe they
But
did.
they also announced that somebody else died in that plane crash too, and he wasn't even there.
Exactly.
But they were wrong about that.
Exactly.
But
So,
it's a
but
reputable source.
also,
Yeah.
so
About not doubling down.
the problem is, as quick as it is to
Yep.
get this information from false resources, it's just as fast to get the information yourself. To
But you have to
find-
go out of your way
Wait,
to do that.
but like,
and people
but
aren't
that's
gonna
what I'm
do
saying.
that.
Like,
Yeah,
we
no,
don't.
Fuck that.
No
Yeah,
one
yeah.
does any. There's no work.
See,
There's
a
no-
lot of
There's no. No, you're fine.
that was a
People are no, because like that's the problem. People are just stupid.
Oh yeah, no.
That's really more of my story. Because like it'll take longer,
yeah.
but you
Not
won't
really,
be
bro.
wrong.
You
No.
can literally. It takes
By, like,
it
2
takes-
seconds,
No, 30
but-
seconds. You see a
Just
thing.
Google it.
You're
Let me
like,
Google that.
So you see this fucking thing shared on Facebook, and it says TMZ, but it's not shared by TMZ. So you
Boom.
see some random nigga's account sharing this TMZ image, and it has 10,000 fucking shares. So maybe you just close Facebook for a second, go to Google, Josh Peck TMZ. First thing that comes up, not what you just saw. That means it's fake.
It's the
And
Drake
then
and
you
Josh
can move
movie.
on with your fucking life. Like, it is not that fucking difficult. We got far as fuck from talking about sexual.
No, I mean, no, we understand.
Diddy was on some bullshit. All that was to say, I'm not justifying what he's saying, but there's a range to the image. Like, that's like making it sound like he's doing something that he may not be doing. He was doing some bullshit. Anybody that's like knows people that are in the music industry knows
Some Diddy stories.
heard some Diddy
This is
stories.
nothing new.
I heard some shit.
when we were kids.
Like,
That's
I
been
heard some
talked
shit.
about.
Wes has heard shit. Like, anybody that has been around like actual industry people, like because the actual industry people are like it's very tight knit, and I heard similar stories that Wes has heard from people that we don't even know each other. That's like, that means it's probably
But
true.
even besides industry stuff, the stuff that's been talked about Diddy being on some weird shit since we were kids.
But that's also
And
that's
then
another
there-
aspect of
but
it.
There's a
fucking
difference
selective outrage. Like, nigga,
Yeah. We've known about this.
I just saw an article today. Remember I told you guys about that shit, that Diddy story like a year ago when I was on the phone with that marketer and he was telling me shit, and I told you guys about that, and then I think it was you that brought up that Justin Bieber video. And bro, I saw an article today that was like resurfaced video of Diddy and Justin Bieber. And I'm like, bro, this has been up for fucking 12 years.
Yeah.
Like, bro, exactly, like it's been there, bro.
Oh, that's just Diddy. Yeah, all right.
Weird as shit. People said it for years, but now just because the big headline is
They pile on, bro, which is not not healthy.
Sure.
Like, it's not good. It's like people pile on, which people deserve what they deserve. If they did that shit, they did it.
absolutely.
But also, like, the way that the culture just goes is fucked, bro. Like, fuck. And then like I saw like people were piling on with fucking on Josh Peck for whatever fucking reason over the Drake Bell shit. Like,
I bet they didn't even see Drake Bell came out and
quiet on the set.
one reason is because I think it was even a year ago that Josh Peck said that they weren't cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Mud, yeah. To be fair,
But what
we are good. Leave that boy alone.
he did, but we talked about this shit beforehand too.
Yeah. Hey.
What he fucking did, why Josh was dragging him, is still happened. It doesn't like just because this shit happened to my man's like 20 fucking years ago.
Sorry,
that happened to you.
Doesn't excuse it.
That's a horrible fucking thing. That doesn't excuse what you did. Like,
Well, no, his thing was different because
It's no buts in that.
he got it. It was in it like entrapment, I guess. He was talking to an underage girl. Yes, nothing sexual happened.
that's not what she said.
No, it's all.
Then you wouldn't plead guilty to that, bro.
He pled
And
guilty
you-
just to move it forward.
And then when you're 20 years old, moving in with a 16-year, like, it's murky, bro. Like, that shit is not called for.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Drake moved in when he was 20 years old. He moved in with a 16-year-old
Girl?
Yes, boy.
I never heard that story.
If I remember correctly, he did do something sexual with the girl that he was.
The one he
that
just
Let Lear's gonna do the research while we.
because the only
But
thing
I
I've
agree
heard is just
with Mike.
the one with the.
He's been in trouble a few times.
he's
I
been
just heard the one.
a few
There's been a few
times.
times.
Drake and,
Yeah.
Bro,
Drake and
but
Josh isn't my Nickelodeon.
It was mine.
Okay.
No, but
So I've only heard the one issue that he recently just pled guilty for, and it was a plea
No,
bargain.
he got
to
into a few predicaments.
Lear's gonna find
Lear's
it.
gonna find it right now, but I do agree with Mike on that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
this video explains why he did that shit because he was fucked up, but it doesn't excuse what he did.
Oh, of course.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was-
Well, because like trauma is cyclical, right? So like not getting an excuse, but just like
it's exactly
you're-
like
hurt
what
people hurt people.
It's like what Magneto was saying in the X-Men when he was giving his monologue, where you are given
better
this
circle
trauma
that shit back. You better circle that shit back.
You are given this trauma. You are given like pain in the way that your brain is developed, especially for somebody as a kid. I think everybody here and everybody that may know somebody somebody who's gone through childhood trauma knows that you just think differently. But it all determines how you control that, how you actually let that out, and what you do with it. You can never excuse, like, I can guarantee every single serial murderer's person that has done unspeakable crimes that we can think of, never ever defending them, never ever excusing what they've done, but you hear their childhood story and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ. You're like, my fucking God. Like,
Yeah.
that's a rough childhood.
Yes.
So that's what happens to them. But there are people like, you know, again, us, like people who've, whether you guys have gone through stuff as a child or not, it's how you act out on that kind of stuff, and you're just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that shit. Sure, your head might be like fucking like wired differently, but you gotta control yourself and learn that I can't put that through somebody else. I'm saying with Drake in
that's
that
a
situation
different-
where he's like, I shouldn't put this through somebody.
That's like a whole thing, bro. Like I was actually reading a book recently called The Courage to Be Disliked, and it's
love that book.
it's talking about it's this psychologist named Adler, and he was up there with Freud and like the other big names of psychology when these things came out. Freudian psychology is the psychology that is popular now. It's like what's practiced. Adlerian psychology is the opposite of Freudian. But what it is it's one is called etiology, one is called teleology. Etiology is like, this happened to me, so this happened to me, so I respond to this thing in this way, and blah blah blah. Like it's basically the attributing of like behavior and shit to a cause in the past. Whereas like teleology is basically you have a choice, which you fucking do.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, so you take fucking, like, you just saw it, like, Ted Bundy or, like, killers, like, people do have fucked up backstories, but everyone has fucked up backstories.
Exactly.
But, like, Ted Bundy's backstory was, like, his sister was his mom, and his mom, like he didn't find that out until later on. So he was raised by his grandparents. You know how many niggas I know that were raised by their grandparents or their aunt, or their cousins, or like
everyone's
like,
favorite
a lot of people.
joke, Hitler.
or like, bro,
Like
Hitler's
that?
I
Are
don't
you
think that's a
happy?
good example.
Are you happy?
Well,
Are you
actually,
happy?
and
Hitler's
Are you happy
mom,
about the Hitler
I'm
joke?
the person that you're
loved
raised
him.
by.
This
The
is what
person
you do
that
to me,
you're raised
Lear.
by is what-
No, Hitler was raised by his mom, and Hitler loved his mom. Hitler took a turn when his mom died, and he was an adult. Like, but
Anya.
Yeah, I was about to
his fucking parents die all the time.
Jesus Lord.
Like, I remember
I ain't
seeing
had no daddy
something.
around when I was growing up.
I remember seeing. Oh, come on, bro. I remember seeing like something where it was like
He dead.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
a good percentage of presidents
I'm a good person.
have their parents die when they're children. Like, for whatever reason,
Never
a good
hurt
percentage of them have had dead parents growing up. Like, Obama did, Bill Clinton did, JFK had his dad.
Batman.
What?
Batman.
George Bush definitely had his dad. But regardless,
What was that about? Is there?
Which tower, Dad?
his dad was a president.
Yeah.
That's what you're. I'm like,
I'm
what
sorry.
happened now?
Lear, go ahead.
Damn.
No, man. No,
He
no,
spun
no,
the block.
No. That yeah.
Spun the
So
block.
the singer and actress who is now 30. What's her name? Melissa McFelt? I don't know. The singer and actress who is now 30 explained that she and Drake Bell began dating when she was 16 years old and homeschooled. Quote, I moved in with him. I was singing. It wasn't until a year when the verbal abuse started. And unquote.
That's terrible. I didn't know that. The only thing I know about Drake Bell, because like again, he wasn't my Nickelodeon star. So only thing I knew was the big thing,
The
which is
child in there.
the one, with the text messages and stuff. And he pled guilty because he just wanted it over. So that's the only thing I know about. And I know the
If
drugs.
you're guilty, you're guilty.
What the fuck is
And
Ezra
the
Miller
drugs.
doing? You know, where the fuck is he? Ezra Miller? Like,
Oh,
God.
he died.
girl.
He died in that horrible Flash episode.
Right.
Don't get me
He
started on Ezra
disappeared into
Miller.
the multiverse.
Yeah,
Don't get me started on
But
Ezra Miller.
yeah.
He never stopped running.
But
He's
like
gone.
all this shit in general, and like just we're at 126 now,
Yeah.
so we should probably wrap it
we're
up.
getting there.
Just I wanted to really get into Quiet on the Set also is because it was just disheartening, just the manipulation these corporations do to the parents. The parents,
Yeah, that's
the parents who do
Yeah.
speak out, who choose not to speak out. I don't know. All this shit is just shady, and I don't know who in their right mind would let their kid go in this business.
money hungry people.
Yeah.
it's they pick the and they
Yeah.
do pick the less unfortunate families where they know they're easily.
It's just growth. And you look
Yeah.
at Amanda Bynes, who she could barely talk. I think she's the worst of it to me because I follow her on TikTok or whatever. I don't even know what it is, but I see her and she was talking about her nails.
She's getting her license to do nails.
Yeah, and I was
Good
just
for her.
like, I was like, yo,
Of her, hopefully she gets
You
the
look-
degree
nothing
like she used to.
like she used
That's
to.
trauma though.
Or you see how Lindsay Lohan's bouncing
She-
back? I'm
Yeah.
proud of her.
Lindsay Lohan, what that? Because that's
She was
two.
a little
That's
older
two,
when she
That's
was,
that's two. Those are two different people who handled it differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very good example. And it's sad on Amanda Bynes' part. Like that's
Yeah.
terrible.
The
Like,
potential also.
Yeah, and it's like
She was a funny
people
ass
need to,
kid.
instead of like, oh, she was talented. Like
She
a
will probably
motherfucker.
be like, granted,
She would be the new Lisa Lampanelli if she kept going.
yeah.
But like in my opinion, like instead of people like bashing her for like how she looks and how she sounds and what she's doing, it's like maybe
Be happy
understand
she's
like
healthy.
that's coming from somewhere.
And she's healthy now.
And, like,
ish. Like,
Yeah, she's getting healthier and
Yeah.
like also just encourage the person to do better when they're like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting my nail license. It's like
Yes.
people are like, oh, you're a famous person. Why would you? It's like, no, encourage that shit. Like, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Because you're doing something other than fucking drugs. Like, good for you.
yes.
Bro,
Why you look at me when you say
People
drugs?
should be able to do
don't like
whatever
that.
the fuck they want.
You know why?
But no, I mean, I
I know
don't think
why.
that.
What you be on
I
when you
don't think
swatting
that it's
bitches?
necessarily.
somewhere.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to be involved, like to be in the industry or whatever. Like, but it's not being in the industry that fucks these people up or corrupts them
It's
or
the-
whatever. It's the shit around
On
it.
them.
Like,
Yeah, it's how
like
fragile
because
you are.
like so you look at like Zendaya
Yeah.
versus
Orlando Brown.
no, the other girl, the girl that she was
mean,
on the show
yeah.
with.
Sydney
Oh,
Sweeney?
Bella Thorne.
Different, totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both
Zendaya's,
successful in their own ways.
but they like Zendaya
Do
has
you-
always been
Okay.
Is
like
a
a
claim
classy-
I don't want to interrupt you, but that's teetering on
Sexism.
not sexism, but slut shaming. And I think she did it in her
I think he's
own
talking about
volition.
I don't give a
Why?
fuck if she's a slut or not.
She did it
I
of
don't
her
care.
own volition.
No,
though. I
no,
don't think
I'm
she
saying I
was-
don't care if she. I
She
don't
wasn't
care what she
pushed into
is.
doing OnlyFans.
But she goes like the direction she went is the direction that like 90% of them go. Whereas like they just kind of just spin out and go this way.
Mhm.
Where like, but I'm saying that because I read even back then that like Zendaya's parents were very active, they were very
Yeah.
involved,
Yeah.
they were very protective. She was protective over them. She seemed to have that was what made
Hillary
I used
Duff's
to have
parents was
I
like
used
that.
to have a super I had a fucking huge crush on Zendaya, but it was because
What happened?
it was because I like Tom Holland. He's a good man, you know.
Bro, we,
Hey,
bro, we can take that nigga on. We quick, bro.
Hey, leave that man alone. He gave up drinking. Don't be
but I
jealous.
said that-
I'm still drinking.
I said that
know.
because
Well,
I
don't
saw
be
that I saw like somebody attacked her parents like online like because they called them ugly or some shit like that and
Bella Thorne?
no Zendaya
Zendaya's parents.
and she replied like in the most like tactful tasteful way and I was like that's a woman but like
Put him on the
but like
screen.
that's
human.
but that's rare because like when you look into people and into these kids like backstories a lot of times one or both of the parents were fucked up or they were only had one parent like fucking Jeanette McCurdy's mom was fucked up
Fucked up.
like it seems
Horrible.
like Drake
I want to read her
Drake
book, too.
Bell's
bounced back.
mom
So
was
good.
fucked up
It's
like
so good.
His dad was, man.
Who?
yeah but like
Dylan Cole Sprouse.
Dylan and Cole
They turned out
Sprouse.
really well.
they turned out well
They turned out really well. Yeah.
They had. I think they.
Everything they saw, everything that was going
And I think they had the right
Yeah.
people. They worked with the
Yeah,
right
yeah, they had
people
a
in the
good team.
industry.
That
It's shy-
well, they
bro.
hired the one Predator to work on that show.
Yeah, but they
still-
stayed away.
but
They
they
were
were
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, the
He
one.
was.
Brian
Yeah.
Peck.
Yeah, Josh. Brian Peck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hired him to work on their show.
Did he
But
stay
they-
there the whole
but
show?
I don't know how long.
they seemed
No,
they
they
seemed
found out and they fired him.
fine, but like Shia LaBeouf's dad was fucked up.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, how he went.
what's my
to
man's name?
prostitution for 2
God.
years.
Zeno.
and still really is.
What's my
Niggas
man's
was
name
fucked
from
up, bro.
fucking
Charlotte Buff.
was it the Home Alone?
Oh, Macaulay Culkin.
Culkin's dad.
Yeah,
Which
wasn't his
is
dad
weird
fucked
because
up?
his dad
Drew
was
Barrymore?
like, fucked up to
Yeah.
him. I don't know how he was to the other ones because the other ones turned out like
The other
they
two, yeah.
continued fine, but like him, like I've heard
He was
stories
running
where
the money.
yeah, he took his money, that he made him sleep on the couch, this, that, and the other. But
Hey,
they
yo,
were
sit on the couch.
Michael Jackson.
Michael
His
Jackson.
parents,
That's
like,
that one's a big
The
one.
whole
right there.
Jacksons, all of them.
Beat him in the
Right.
talent.
Bro, that shit. But
God.
it's just
Fuck
like
band, nigga.
it's just fucked up.
So
but then
annoying.
but then also like I remember reading or seeing something about JoJo too, where it's like you also have to take into account that aside from these parents' weird motives, despite that, even if they didn't have weird motives,
Right.
they're navigating an industry they're most likely not familiar with.
Yeah.
So maybe the kid is being taken advantage of vicariously through the parent because the parent doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Or the parent
So it's like
is trying to do their best. Like in that one kid's case where the parent was not it was the black kid.
They're all that.
On that kid, and he was like, his mom was standing up, and he got fired because
his
mama wasn't having that, and so it's just
bro,
it's a terrible just.
It's
You're
just,
damned if you
it's
do,
just,
damned if you
it's just, it's just fucked up.
And you
And
just
then it's
hope
like-
for the best.
But what's
pay for
happening?
therapy.
What's happening too is that's another thing where it's like kind of cyclical because it's like artists. It's even if you take it out of this context, it's like, bro, just in this industry, in entertainment in general, it's like you come in as the talent or whatever. And if you are not educated on the business or anything like that, you don't know what is wrong or right. And you are trusting these people that are in the powerful positions to tell you the right thing to do. You don't know if they're wrong or right. Even if, and then like it's easy to dismiss what you think because you're like, well, maybe everyone has to do this. Maybe that's what is. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing, so like maybe I should just trust this person. Like I know artists that have signed and like this kind of shit. Niggas come out telling them any fucking thing, and they're just like, well, he's the boss.
I guess
Like
that's
you know,
the industry.
like bro, that's how shit goes. And then it's like it is weirder. The context of like Quiet on the Set and that kind of shit makes it worse and weirder because you have to trust your kids around these random motherfuckers and you don't know their intentions. But then the cycle
Look
aspect,
at what happened with Drake.
the cyclical aspect of that is that, like I just said, like these innocent people, or maybe not so innocent or whatever, like the parents, the kids or whatever, are trusting these people in positions of power, and the person in position of power has hubris, which is like immense pride because they're in that power, so they feel like they can do anything. And then down the line, shit catches up to them. Diddy, Dan Schneider, whoever the fuck else, everybody, like it always catches up to them. And then it's it's as if people don't think they'll ever fall. Like, because if you knew that you were gonna fall, if you knew that you were gonna fall, you would act accordingly. These people don't think that they're ever gonna fall. That's the fucking problem.
I got something to say on that
narcissism.
after West, real quick.
So, like, when you watch Quiet on the Set, you see how Drake's dad saw it from, like, the beginning. He saw how weird Brian Peck was, and basically he was shut up by all the other parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian Peck manipulated that situation with him too.
Completely.
Because he's seen. So he's like, I got to squish that with, like you said, my power. I have more say in this than he does.
He basically
so they're
just
gonna listen to
wasn't
me.
taking Drake home. He was basically, because he was supposed to be Drake's ride home to his dad's.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, we got to be up early tomorrow. So you can
Well,
just come
that was
here."
after he like kicked
That's
his
when
dad
he
out.
out.
He was supposed to take him to his mom's, but he was like, his mom didn't care because his mom was like, okay, yeah,
She was good
like
with it.
you'll do that for me, bet. That's what's up. So it was like his mom was just like, someone else will do it. And again, he's like you said, in the industry, he's trustworthy, right? That's what they
Everybody
think.
liked him.
And he manipulated everybody, so it was easy for him to take advantage, which is uncalled for. You got to be
Sickening.
at the end of the day, as a parent, you got to be, and I'm not a parent, but still, you got to be extra protective over your kids at all costs. Like, you have those helicopter parents that are like constantly watching their kids. Stay on that shit.
Sometimes you got to
because people are fucking terrible.
Bro, people are weird as fuck.
Be a helicopter parent
What also happened
till
was
a good age.
when he went on trial for Drake's thing and they kept Drake's name out of it, all the people that they had write letters, they gave him false information. So they all were they are all
That's
backing
crazy, 'cause,
Brian.
like, certain
and then
people-
like years later they found out what it actually was and they're like, what the fuck? I would have never said
'Cause,
any
like,
of those things.
James Marsden, like, it's some pretty famous
that
people
shit
wrote
was-
letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then there was one chick that was like, well, he must have led him on
Yeah,
or
there's
some
people
way.
that-
How is
But
a
again-
child gonna lead a grown man on?
But
that
again-
person should be.
But like Wes said, they were
it should be exit stage
misinformation.
left.
But that kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like I mean, just in the same. It's kind of in the same vein of like what we were saying. Like people are just dumb, bro. Like
Yeah.
people are just like they just don't think. They just like they look
Don't
for
think.
any opportunity to not have to research.
Constructively.
Yeah, like it's just lazy. Like bro, it's so you think that just because somebody is in a position of power, that is what gets people in trouble or like whatever. Like you think because this person is an authority or they whatever that they are not capable of doing anything, so you just blindly trust them, which is it sounds like that's what his mom did, which is just like that's not how anything works, bro.
I think
Like-
the mom also was, their divorce wasn't good. So I think also Drake's mom was being
Spiteful.
spiteful
Oh, yeah.
towards Drake's dad.
It sounded like it. Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. There was and someone talked about that online. Like, shame on the mama because he had one
Notice she didn't
request.
show up.
He had one request: protect my son, and you let him go. You let that boy go right to him.
But that is like that's a whole nother fucking
Yeah.
But before we get out of here and everything,
We
I
gotta
wanted
wrap
to
up.
say like just on the reasons that these people keep working or people be like quiet and everything is just because like it's a network. It's a network. I know that let's say Brian Peck and Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider hired him and everything, so he's keeping his secrets. He's keeping his secrets.
Yeah, tarnish it.
That's why he's able to get hired at Disney again. That's why he's able to work with kids again. Because like these people aren't getting harsh time. They're getting like what was it? It was something like
16 months. 16 months.
16. It was something like 16 months.
For 3 years of
And
I
then
know
you
a
get
dude
hired
getting-
again. Like these
Getting
people.
close to that for different things.
Nobody. Wait, what?
It was more violent things, not sexual.
Oh yeah. And it's just a network of just nasty ass.
Yeah,
just
it's
nasty
just some
work.
crazy shit,
Just
bro.
nasty work.
And this is probably a little lighter on the conversation, but like I remember seeing Dan Schneider on different stuff growing up, like an Amanda show. I think it's really prevalent. I remember seeing him on, and I was like, that nigga look weird.
He does.
And then like now seeing him, like seeing who he was and seeing him, I was like, he like a fucking pervert.
Yeah.
Look at the massages on set, bro.
Like what
But
the
that's
fuck?
bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just lame.
Being in a
Yeah.
hot tub.
Yeah.
with just a
He's
little
a
girl.
loser.
You look like you didn't get no
Lame.
pussy.
But like, bro,
And, like-
that's just like, bro, that
Or Dussy.
you just
Pussy.
I think he's straight.
you
It's
just gotta
pussy.
you
It's-
just gotta like that. It's kind of it's the same fucking thing, bro. Like a lot of people that in any context, this kind of goes back to the same fucking point I was making when we were talking about that shit that one episode Marty was on where we were talking about Attack on Titan and just war and how people are and like the cycles of that kind of shit. It's the same fucking thing, bro. People that want this power that like seek it out usually don't have good intentions for it.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
and
Yeah,
they want
exactly.
they want this
I think
power
that's the most
so
important
that
part.
they can exercise it over other people. Like, bro, like especially in music. I don't know about other areas. I'm sure it's the same because humans are humans. But like,
Yep.
especially in music,
I
when
think
you see artists,
seek-
when you see musicians, like artists, especially rappers, especially.
Oh shit.
I mean, actually, rock people, like I love just artists. I'm
Musicians.
saying musicians in general.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So many fucking musicians just want to get popping. They just want to get famous so that they can shit on the people that they grew
Yeah.
up around.
Yes.
So many
Yes.
of them.
Yes.
So fucking
Yes.
many. Bro, like that's their sole goal. Is like
Yes, fuck the
because, and
haters.
you can tell
Fuck the haters.
you can tell because as soon as anything starts to happen, they start shitting on people. They're like, yeah, I just got off this plane with Future, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just y'all don't want to hear about that. Like, bro,
Isn't it
don't-
like, back
I
then
don't
you
wanna
didn't
hear
want
about that.
Hot, you on,
I was
Yeah,
at
but-
Diddy house, nigga. Yeah.
which there's
on, bro.
Lear was at Diddy house.
there's validity
We were
to
at
it.
Diddy's
There's
house?
validity to it because
See?
sometimes people
Can't
do
take a
try to
joke.
shit on you, but it's like no one did anything. But if no one like did anything, and you're just like that's all. That's your whole identity is just trying to shit on people.
victim
But like
yourself.
But if you give that. It is, but if you give people that power,
No, I believe you.
will see some weird shit come out of it, bro. Like you'll see them start doing weird shit to their girls and like
Winston
weird kind of
pranks.
shit, like all kind like they might fuck with kids, they might like do all kinds of shit. Like, bro, it's just weird shit. Like, yeah, you have to like keep an eye on these things, like just because, but people lose their fucking minds around like these vices, like fame and money and shit. They just lose their mind instantly. Like
no morals.
Like for real. Like
or
everything
lose them
goes
along
out.
the way to get what they want.
Everything goes out the window with these fucking
My
things, bro.
house.
It's really odd.
My mom's got one.
But we've been talking for way too fucking long. Fuck you guys.
It's the end of the month. We good.
Is it?
Yeah, but I mean, are people gonna want to sit here and listen for an hour 40?
Shit. Not the people out there. Y'all do it more. Do it
It's
more.
over.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, we
Tell
getting
that
the
to our
views.
editor.
we
Talk our
love you
shit.
guys. We love you guys.
Getting the views.
Watch Rick and Morty.
I gotta see that clip you're talking about. Actually.
Bro, I'm about to play it when we get.
Okay, I'm about to see that clip.
Bro,
I'm gonna go to bed.
Nick, do your
Cool.
motherfucking thing, shawty.
See you, Space Cowboys.
Yeah,
later.
daddy.